I do. That's fair. That's fair. So am I, but that doesn't mean that it's less work.
I'm glad you got what I was saying.
All right, well, it is 6:01.
It is. All right, welcome everyone. Hello, hello. For those watching on the stream, if you're watching on the YouTube, well, it's a long time in the YouTubes. This will go up in, I think, May of 23, based on the time schedule.
Dear God.
Listen, these campaigns run a long time. On average, about a year. And I had to re-upload everything onto the new channel. I had to schedule it out. If you're checking this out and you've been following the new channel, I appreciate it. For those who are watching this live on Twitch or watching the rerun on Twitch, please go subscribe to the World of Silencia channel, which I'm just going to put in the chat, so you can check that out if you're watching the VOD. Alright, thank you all for coming. So, we have come back. Peaceful Future has returned. Sorry for the light hiatus. We had a lot going on. Well, mostly me. I was trying to get set up with therapy. I'm currently in the middle of moving, getting ready to go back to school, and changing jobs, I guess, again here soon, it looks like. So, lots going on. So life happened, and we've lost a few players, and gained some new players. So, to kind of reintroduce each of the players and their characters, first, we have our resident spectator, who can now join and spectate while he sits and does whatever he works on. Welcome, Wolf.
Thank you.
Who will not be commenting or correcting me the entire time during this campaign unless he wants me messaging him randomly every 5 minutes during his D&D campaigns. On Snapchat and every other place I can find. And that was a threat. I'm warning you. I don't need another Fraz incident. Man corrected me every 5 minutes in one of my campaigns. Never forget. We are, once again, bringing in Maya, who is returning to the reprised role of Sigrun.
Yes.
The great barbarian Sklofe. We have Mion, played by Chastin, returning.
Oh, yeah.
And then two new faces. We have Robert, who will be joining us on Sunday campaigns, playing as the new character, Lucius.
Hit me.
Where's the super suit?
I hate you for that. And the man behind the Kobe joke that we will all never forget, Cook, playing Hawken.
You know it.
We will also be joined by Cameron, who will be reprising his role as Temidar. However, Cameron, due to it being Mother's Day, is currently out spending time with his family. And Temidar will be getting his own thing going on. Julian, famously who played Sarah, has unfortunately left the group due to conflicts with schedule. He picked up a new D&D campaign and will not be rejoining ours, unfortunately. Which is fully understandable now that he's gotten invested into it. And I don't think anybody else... No one else... Did anybody else leave? Am I missing anybody? I don't think so.
Oh, well...
No.
No, I don't think so.
I think it was just, Okay.
It was them and Wolf, and that's
yes.
that.
And Wolf has his own stuff, and he is currently barred from the table while he's reprising his role with two other characters that are going to take up even more of his time in my campaigns without him having to deal with me being a DM. Plus, if you get a chance, I do recommend his setup. I know Wolf is running D&D. Wolf, are you streaming your campaign through Fraz or no? Just a...
No, we are not, but, there are possible plans in the works, just nothing happening now.
So in the future, for those who want to rewatch this, I'll make the announcement if and when Wolf sets it up, and that'll start going live. Also, make sure to check out Fraz's channel for the Saturday Lancer campaign. If you're more into more of a mech-based D&D campaign, highly recommend it. His name on there is Frazelli, something like that. I'll get a button to plug his channel later. So, we took some time off, and we have come back, kind of to catch you all up with Peaceful Future. as the players kind of check out their characters. A nice level up. Yes. The party last time had actually been following Sarah, Julian's character at the time, who was in the middle of trying to find out who their father was. And after finding out that their father was a military captain of sorts, and the truth behind the rougher birthing of and bringing together of his parents, or of Sarah's parents, the party headed towards the Drownlands to find out more about the gentleman. Upon arriving, they found out that Sarah was actually the illegitimate bastard and related to the current royal princess, in which case they were granted the ability to head down into the royal tomb of sorts of the ancient Drow queen herself. This was both a test of royalty and legitimacy, but on top of that was also a chance for the party to kind of find out what was going on with this dungeon and learn a little bit more. During that time, though, unfortunately, as the party would begin their first round of combat after climbing down into the ancient dungeon, they would run into some rebellious drow priests and soldiers who would immediately attack the party, attempting to kill them. At which time, Sigrun managed to single-handedly body slam one of them multiple times while blind, and not kill any of her party mates. So as
the little victories.
As the party finished combat, they would watch as Sarah would seemingly would disappear in the middle of the heat of the battle, and the party would lose track of her as a strange darkness befell them all. A magical darkness of sorts that just seems to kind of cover over everything. And as it cleared, we could see that Sarah was gone, and so was Temidar. You're not really sure where either of them went, Sigrun or Mion, but you find yourselves the last two left, along with that priest having vanished that you had just picked up, that cleric drow. And you find yourselves both just standing in the room now, by yourselves.
Oh, that's probably not good.
No, I was thinking this is probably a bad thing. Just a hunch.
Yeah.
Can I roll, like, I don't know, perception? See if, like, there's, like, a path that could have gone down, or if it's, like, they just, like, magically poof.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a perception check. First roll of the campaign.
First roll of the campaign. If it's
Avray is not in the channel.
States. Oh, it's not? Okay,
No.
I'll have to get my physical dice.
Yep.
That's fine, I was just checking.
I have not added Avray back. That was one of the things I need. Chaston put that in a reminder list for after campaign.
I got Sigrun dice. Let's go. I got this. Wow. Oh boy. What's my bonus again? What's my bonus?
That is truly the question.
Perception's a plus. 12. 12 total. Amazing rolls.
Fair. Actually, let me go ahead. I'll fix that afterwards. So you said 12?
Yes, 12 perception.
So as you kind of look around, you do for a second see a strange crack in one of the corners of this tiny room, and it looks just big enough to fit like someone who was kind of on the skinnier side. And as you kind of look over, you see a piece of what looks to be some sort of strange fur that matches Temidar. And as you kind of look down, you see Temidar's kind of squeezing through to the other side.
Oh, Temidar's like in there?
Yeah.
Oh, Temidar, where are you going? Hey, Myung. She'll like wave Myung over and like she like probably attempts, I don't know, stick an arm in. I think she's still enlarged, so
Yes.
I don't think even there's like no way I don't think even normally she could fit. So she's just gonna like kind of like duck down to like peer in.
As you do peer in, you do see what looks to be that it goes into another corridor that turns off to the right and left by the looks of it. and it looks like Temodar is headed down down the corridor.
Slight problem, young. He's going. I can't fit. I don't think it's possible.
Well,
You will have to go after him.
yeah, but I don't want to leave you here alone.
Oh, what? Scared the Crushmore people?
You hear suddenly as some of the stone in the back where you guys came from starts to trickle down, and the sounds of human-like moans can be heard.
Someone's having a good time.
More moans of pain and dissatisfaction rather than
God
pleasure.
damn it.
Someone's having a good time.
The Sigrun, maybe, yeah.
But welcome.
No.
Sigrun's and necrophilia confirmed.
Well, I mean, what does the... Actually... we're underground in stone. I could technically teleport through the tunnel, but I don't think it's worth using the charge of the axe to do that.
Probably not. No.
And does the stone look, like, weak, where I could break it, or does it look
No.
like if I try to tunnel through by force? Okay,
It looks
yeah.
like most of it's pretty well set up. It looks like the crack itself seems to have been done over a long time, as you can actually see some of the water that is trickling down this little corridor, and it has almost, in a sense, seems to have indented itself into the wall over years. The rough guess would be thousands of years.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it is up to you if you wish to go after him.
he's done this before. He'll be fine.
Cordelia's child. I see.
Yeah. A little bit.
Very well, we will continue. Which way were we heading?
As you
Well,
look,
last time we were heading a certain way, right? So we could just continue.
yes, as you recall, when you had entered originally, you had two corridors. Mion had spent some time checking around the corner and had seen large and very loud figures in this very vast room, but couldn't exactly make out what the creatures were. The best guess was some sort of dragon-like creature, just based on the noises, was the general belief. So instead, you decide to follow down a side path where you had seen a few drow talking to each other and decide to attack them.
Oh yeah, I
Yes,
remember.
we could keep going the same path we were.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably the pathway to make.
Okay.
Does it look like the path forward will fit in my enlarged form, or will I have to shrink back down? to fit?
So you will, give me a second just to set up something. I don't think I can do that. Okay. So as you go, as you're looking around, the main room that you can kind of see does not seem to be or does seem to be wide open as you're looking further down the hallway. It seems to be almost like 15 feet wide of an entrance and a little bit taller than that. So you definitely know you can get past everything if you need to.
Now, do we want to block it, or do you want me to stealth it first?
Let me hang on. I need to check how much does it. It doubles my
There you
height,
go.
right?
Avery's in them.
Double. Yeah.
I would be like 16 feet or more.
So you'd have
I
to
don't think I
duck.
could fit. Yeah, okay, yeah,
going
as long as I
forward.
could duck.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to
Okay.
use an action during combat to grow again, so Sigrun's gonna kind of stay in this form.
Okay.
Did you ask in or out of character if we were sneaking, Justin?
I'll ask in character, do you want me to stealth the head scout?
If you'd prefer, probably smart. I'd give it a go, but I'm kind of a. Unless they think I'm the wall, I probably won't be good at hiding.
Can't use the wall.
Okay.
You know, that's a thought for later.
As
So
you
yeah, I guess Sigrun will hang
Uh-huh.
back a bit.
Okay. So Mion, you're gonna scout ahead.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull up the hood of my cloak of Elfenkind.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. And while you do that,
See how this advantage stealth goes.
yep.
Uh,
Go ahead.
that's decent, but I hope I can do better than that.
17, not bad.
That's better.
29, okay. As you start to head forward, we'll come back to you in a minute. Lucius and Hawken. So, as, to kind of catch up these two in your general, setup. So, as Lucius, or Hawken, as you've been heading from your home city, heading towards the Drowlands, on your mission to establish new trade routes and discuss with the leaders about kind of getting, some future trade behind Windsor and maybe some support for the house, you would run into an older gentleman by the name of Lucius. Lucius, can you pronounce your the family name, just so I get it right?
Silerion.
Silerion, okay. So you would run into Lucius as you were aboard this ship, another traveler of sorts, who looked to be human, if any, or humanoid overall. In fact, you would recognize him. I believe you're a Nord. Is that correct, Lucius?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
So you would
brother!
recognize him as a
Nords.
countryman, because given, it is very easy to spot a Nordic human. And the two of you would find yourself on the ship together during this adventure. Lucius, why don't you describe your character first?
The first thing you would notice is he is a very large human being. 6'5", about 258 pounds, just a massive, long hair going up his arms, and then his hair is pulled back into a ponytail. Most of it's like a ashy gray, but there's a black strip that runs across to the left side. And most of the hair running up his arms is also kind of like a whitish gray color.
Okay. All right, and then Hawken, would you like to introduce your character?
All right. Hawken is 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, with long blonde hair, kind of pulled back into a ponytail as well, as he is more all about, ranged fighting, so he doesn't want to get hair in his eyes in combat and all that jazz. Yeah. Blue eyes. Simple. He's got a beard, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it. Not really good at describing things, but yeah, that's him.
Okay. I have an image for this. Give me a moment. Let me just grab something real quick for you. Mion, now officially being the only short person in the bunch, welcome.
Indeed, 5'4". I am 5'4".
I think Temidor is also over 6 feet.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So as Lucius and Hawken, as you're traveling upon this boat, Hawken kind of filling in the fact of about him coming here to establish trade routes. Hawken, you come on to the understanding that maybe kind of inviting Lucius along, hiring him as an extra bit of both someone who understands the culture, but also having a a bodyguard of sorts wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon to take someone to service, especially when you're a nobleman and traveling alone. And while you're experienced, Lucius definitely does look like a man who can handle himself. Lucius, as you look on at Hawken, you almost immediately pick up, this is a man who was in the military. He knows how to fight. You do pick up pretty quickly. This is someone who did fight against the Gnolls, most likely, and has fought in the many Nordic civil wars and wars in the last few years. And I will quick question, Hawken: are you wearing your noble crest at all in anything?
I
Carry
would.
a signet ring or anything like that?
I would have a signet ring.
Okay.
That I would have on, but of course, if I'm not in a very trustworthy place, I would definitely be taking it off.
Okay.
So I want to get recognized as a noble.
Okay. So yeah, as you lot finally make dock in the Drowlands in a small port town, explaining where you're heading, Hawken, almost immediately an ambassador, a diplomat, with a woman in full, almost jet black armor with purple ornaments all over it, gemstones, little crystals here and there, some strange gold metals that seem to change to almost a light pink depending on the light. Very ornate designs. Welcomes you and Lucius as your bodyguard. You get the sense that they think that Lucius seems to be the one actually kind of showing you around and taking charge, and kind of expecting him, because he looks more gruff than you and looks more like an actual adventurer. Lucius, you get a real quick sense that these people are looking on you with both disdain and concern. But both of you immediately catch on to the fact that the Drowlands are almost completely female-oriented and a matriarchy, as you see men, almost all the very few Drow men you do see are usually typically covered in very simple clothing and head-to-toe, faces covered up, nothing... they're typically kind of shrouded overall, while the women seem to walk around in more noble outfits, a lot more of the fluffier, noble-like attire. And as you lot are kind of, in a sense, escorted by this Drow diplomat, a few days go by, and finally you arrive at the capital, where the princess herself meets with you, Hawken, and kind of tells you that you when you start asking about the this dungeon and everything like that. Actually, I'm curious. What kind of excuse or what are you going to say to convince this Drow princess to let you access the dungeon itself?
Oh boy.
You should know this was coming.
You say that, but I had no idea what was coming.
I will let Lucius talk as well. Either of you can come up with a good point here. Either one.
We heard you have a boar infestation.
We heard. We heard that maybe there was some underground gnoll people, and we'd be willing to take care of that for you since we don't like them very much.
Give me a deception roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that like opposite side of the fucking map?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they could have made it pretty far. That's a 16, if that matters.
Oh, it does matter.
Oh.
Okay. The Drow princess kind of looks you up and down, looks at Lucius, stares at Lucius, continues to stare at Lucius, looks back to Hawken. And finally just kind of nods and goes, "No, it's interesting. Well, I haven't heard about it, but worst case scenario, you die down there. Make sure your bodyguard keeps you alive. I don't want to deal with the Nordic War. Last time humans caused us issues, it ended up in a slavers' revolt." As she just kind of rubs her forehead. There was a party down there that was down there earlier. To be honest, you lot look like you could stand to survive, maybe. God damn it, Maya. The princess kind of looks over at Lucius and goes, something about your eyes just screams, I want to kill you.
I don't know what would make you get that idea.
She looks at you and goes, something's weird. But she just kind of nods and goes, well, I won't say no, but any artifacts that belong to the Drowlands, I would ask that you either leave them be or return them to me upon your exit. Should you survive, should you die down there, know that we'll send word to your families, the House of Windsor, as she looks on at Hawken, and we'll inform them of your demise. I assume your bodyguard will want a letter sent to the House of Windsor as well, correct?
My family's dead.
She goes, oh
my God. God!
Well,
Wow.
These days, so are most people's. She just kind of looks off to the side, eyes wide open, like, oh my god.
To the point. To the point.
The gods. Jesus.
You have my sympathies in these harder times, but should they have ascended before the gods descended, it was probably for the best. given that the gods no longer protect the end of times from coming.
I think they've been coming for years.
She just kind of looks at you and goes, "Truth to that, more than you know. But if you..." And she kind of points behind her throne and says, "The door is behind here. I'll be honest, if it wasn't for the fact that you are of House Windsor, I wouldn't be letting you through, but I'm also concerned, as we've recently discovered, or the last party that was sent down there did not make it back. We have sent letters to their family already, assuming that they are dead. What little family they had.
We'll be sure to find them if they've deceased, and if they're still alive, we'll bring them back."
Oh. She just nods and goes, "You have my blessing for now. If you will need anything else of me, I will make sure one of my advisors begins the paperwork for trade negotiations. And if you need anything else or any other favors, feel free to ask. And please keep your bodyguard away from the children. He doesn't seem like the child fatherly type. Let's go with." Kind of looks at him, still kind of flabbergasted at the comment.
Nah, children love him. He's the best.
She sets her glass of wine back down and goes, I very much doubt that, but
I could fully imagine. You're like, no, children love him. All the children I know are dead.
He's just a big teddy bear, aren't you,
Every
Lucius?
child I've come to contact with has died within 30 days.
Not his fault, though.
Unrelated.
Alright. As you lot head down, after having a yes.
Can I hear her say anything as we're walking away?
Give me a perception check.
Advantage, right?
Sure.
Heightened senses?
Yes, that's correct.
Good thing, because that one sucked. There we go. Dirty 20.
Alright. You hear her commenting to her, what you recognize as her prince consort, a much older gentleman, you'd guess probably roughly in his later years, 80s, 90s, roughly whereabouts. Who seems to, now you only notice as you walk away, was strapped to that chair. He was not free to move. That something along the lines of, I should get the army, or some soldiers involved to go down there and collect their bodies once they're dead.
You know, she doesn't think we're gonna make it.
Most people don't. But we'll prove them wrong. We're Nords.
Yes, sir.
And the flashback to the last humans that said that before Logolthus destroyed their city and an entire army and everything else within about a 20-mile radius.
But we survived!
Different species of human.
Fair enough. I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, when would I have gotten my, curious little amulet? Would it be coming up?
You'll find out.
Alright, cool.
I am going to address that. Okay, so as you lot head back behind the throne itself, you see this giant iron door with the depiction of what looks to be a spider with 3 eyes and a crown on its head. And as you go to open the door, the hallway that opens up in front of you is completely empty. No furniture, no drapings along the sides of the walls. Just very simple gray and black bricks that are laid up all around in a giant square. And as you start to head down, seeing the what looks to be further off an opened up room, as you can see the stones start to degrade and start to be more cracked, more roots and flowers are able to be seen. You eventually come to the opening of this very large, very earthy room where these giant stones jut out of the walls. No brick can be seen. A very easily identifiable walking path, and then what looks to be in the center of a room a strange-looking stone well made of the black and gray rocks you had seen earlier. That's, although it's it's about 7 feet wide, and the winch where the well would be seems to be more of an iron design rather than typical wood. And as you kind of walk over towards it, you immediately recognize this as a sort of elevator pulley system. And you can see that the rope is all the way down to the bottom, but you cannot see the bottom of the elevator. It seems to be completely dark.
Is there like a winch or something
There
to
is.
pull it up?
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess we'll pull it up.
Okay. Who's pulling?
Should probably be me, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I only have a 15 strength. I assume you have more.
Yes.
If not the same. Yeah. All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
Lucius, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Okay.
Okay. So as you go to start to kind of wind it up, you're expecting as you're starting to wind it up for the string to suddenly, or for the rope to suddenly snap to tension and be heavier. I mean, something with this kind of frame should have a pretty large cabin of sorts to kind of step into. But you know, a minute goes by, nothing. 5 minutes go by, nothing. And as you finally get the winch all the way rolled up, you notice as the rope starts to come up, there's nothing attached. But you can clearly see that the rope was cut.
Oh, wait, did we do? I don't remember.
You did do
Did we
that.
do that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh wait, what did we do?
You cut
We
the
broke
you
this-
broke the elevator.
We broke the elevator.
Oh no,
Well,
it's fine. I
Sigrun
just
didn't.
jumped down.
Sigrun just jumped.
Yeah. With that,
That was funny.
one drow friend
Uh-huh.
who doesn't talk. We just
I
jumped
completely
down.
forgot
Yeah.
we broke the thing.
They broke the elevator, and then Bertha ended up feather following them down all the way to the bottom.
I don't remember how.
Yeah.
Did we break it. What did we do?
One of y'all cut
No.
it or something.
All right,
Probably
Lucius.
Temidar or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I don't feel like
So-
you or Sarah would have done that.
As you
No, I wouldn't.
look down, you can't see the bottom of the hole. It's completely clouded in darkness.
Oh yeah, it's really far.
All right.
Even for those who have dark vision of 120 feet, you still can't see the bottom of the shaft.
All right. Here's what we'll do. All right. I'll grab onto the end of the rope. Lucius, you lower me down to the bottom, and then I'll yank it a few times to annoy you when I've reached the bottom.
This sounds like a horrible idea, but let's try it.
How else are we getting down there?
Winter's gonna fail a check and fall to his death, and it's gonna be so funny.
So,
He's like, we're Nords, we don't die.
so to clarify, Hawken, you're going to grab the rope and have him lower you down.
Yeah.
He's gonna hold on for like 5 minutes
Okay.
until he gets lowered.
I
Tie
don't
it
see
around
how
his
else we could
waist
get
and
that.
be safer.
I mean, unless other option is lower it down before, and then we just slide down the rope.
Tie it around your like body so you're not holding it.
Well, I don't know the exact.
Or
Would I be able to bring?
hear me out, Hunter. Lucius ties the rope to you and then just lowers you while you're tying to it.
I will say
He
it is
just
a thick,
dropped
it is
you.
a pretty thick rope. I mean, it was pulling up over 400 to 500 pounds every time.
I mean, all right, we could tie it. We could tie it around me and lower myself down. That works.
Okay. All right. So as you begin tying it around, give me a let's say
Would not be survival.
You know, I'm gonna say in your case, yes. No, for anybody else, I'd say performance based on if they were an outdoorsy type. But in your situation, yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Nice. 21.
Ooh, nice.
So as you kind of wrap it around yourself a few times, kind of pulling the rope away, and then you got a nice strong knot going
Polymer
around.
knot.
So you have a perfectly good harness where it now holds your feet, around your stomach and chest, and around the shoulders. You are using the safest harness you could come up with, based on what you had available. As you look down, you wait for Lucius to lower you. Lucius?
I will start to lower.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
This is where you could scare you.
It doesn't. Alright. After... It takes you a good 20 minutes. It's pretty grueling as you're slowly winding, and you can feel the wench definitely not liking the slow wind down. As finally, Hawken, you kind of coming slowly down, you finally find the elevator just sitting there as you kind of bump into it slightly, and as you finally touch the ground, you realize you're about 600 feet underground.
Nice. All right. I'll untie myself and give a few little tugs or moving the rope around, and as well as maybe shout above, like, I'm down. I'm good. Thanks.
All right, Lucius, give me a perception check.
Yep. And 21.
So as you hear as Hawken kind of finally shouts up, you just barely catch it, and you also see the rope kind of twitch. But as you're looking around, you notice something kind of weird on one of the stones. And as you kind of look at, or as you're looking over in the general direction beyond the rope, you see a small little sign that says, "If lift broken, use this." And you see a little magical circle that seems to be glowing.
I'm gonna walk up and touch it.
As you do, you suddenly find yourself standing next to Hawken, but in the lift.
Perception checks, we gotta love it.
I'm face palming right now.
Yes,
The look you're getting is not a very pleasant
Look,
one.
Hunter, you went down like a spy movie. That was pretty awesome. You got it.
We had such good rolls getting down there. It was all for naught.
There was a magic circle.
All for naught.
and when-
Just burning
When I look
with
down on
balls.
you, you almost the eyes almost look like they're glowing just a little bit.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, it's a nice trick. But it is pitch black down here, right?
No, actually, you can see pretty clearly due to the. It's a dim light because of a lot of the purple crystals that seem to glow in the walls.
Okay. I thought I was going to have to cast dark vision on myself.
No, I mean it is dim light, so you will be at disadvantage for your attacks and stuff. But otherwise, I mean, if you have dark vision naturally, you can see clearly.
I don't.
Nah, he has a spell.
I have a spell.
And what you see is a very faint purple outline of the walls and floor. And ahead of you, you see what looks to be a a sharp turn to the right, where a lot more significant purple bricks that each seem to have carvings and colors in them. You also see that there used to be a door at the entrance to this little hallway that you're now looking down towards, which is the only way out of the cave that you can see currently. And you can definitely make out that the door seems to be slightly busted up by the looks of it, and you see a rock on the floor next to it.
I guess we should head
We
over
do
there,
that?
Lucius.
In a rock.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Lucius, do you have dark vision?
No, I can't see shit.
Okay.
We're both walking in the dim light.
I will say, since Lucius does have heightened senses, you do pick up immediately, the smell of death coming from further down the hallway. Also, the smell of what you can only explain as general animal feces from behind you. It's very strong.
Did somebody step in shit?
Sigrun!
No, it's not that. My fan something Shasta just sent me.
Yeah.
As you begin your march, though, further down the hallway, eventually you come into this small entrance, and you come into about a 20-foot room by 10 feet long. And you can see to your left there are two doorways. One which you can hear that seems to be a small 5 foot by by 15 foot tall hallway that seems to go straight on, and you can hear mumbling coming off from that distance. It doesn't take very high perception to hear people talking. Very thick, common accents. And then the one to the right seems to have have been cracked open, but not fully open, and left like that for the time. What would you like to do? I will say, for the most part, you can't see shit, either of you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Dark Vision, so I have a better time seeing.
Oh, okay.
The voices sound friendly, I would imagine.
They don't sound hostile.
Okay.
They might not kill you the moment you find them.
Yeah.
I would like to check the just investigate the cracked and broken door before we head off into that direction. Just covering our bases.
Okay, so Lucius, are you going to kind of... I mean, you're following Hawken around at this point, I assume, since you can suddenly notice he seems to be a bit more competent with how he's walking. Okay. Alright, then Hawken, how are you investigating this door?
Looking at it, just peering around, maybe trying to open it, see what's around it.
So as you look at, you see it is a big red door. It is dulled from years from the paint being dulled. The wood seems to be slightly cracked. There seemed to be almost like a gold plating along the sides of it, as if it's reinforceable. You also notice that the lock is on the side you're on. It is cracked. If you can choose to open it and look, you can try and peer through it. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna talk to Lucius about this. Like, this door here has a lock on our side, which to me means there's something maybe being held on the other side. What do you think?
Yeah, there's probably a reason that's locked.
Yeah, I think we'll avoid that for now. What do you think?
I mean, if you want to look, you can, but I'm gonna go that way.
Can I peer through the crack, or is it not like an open crack? It's just kind of like fractures.
The door is open. It's unlocked.
Oh, can I just see inside?
Yeah, you can go ahead and peek your head through.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Right. 11.
Okay, an 11. Not bad. So you can make out that there are definitely 3 figures. They are definitely larger. You get the glint of 6 golden looking orbs. And unfortunately, give me a minute to see about the last one. 2 of the 3 creatures in this room suddenly start charging towards you. We are all going to be rolling initiative.
Good luck, Hunter.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, shit.
I got into the counter we avoided.
Yeah, I messaged Maya, if they walk in
Double your numbers.
Also, I'm 100% going first.
So Mion got a 28.
7.
Ooh, 19.
7 for Hawken. 19 for Sigrun.
Yeah, I got a good roll.
And Lucius?
For once.
I was just trying to figure out. My scimitar gives me advantage on initiative, right?
So you have a Scimitar of Warning.
So yeah, while it's on me, I have advantage on initiative.
Yes, okay. While you're attuned to it, you do.
Yes. 24.
24. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm scared.
He's
still going first?
Okay.
You're still going first, Mion?
Mion is
Mion does...
28.
Okay, so Mion, you... Give me a perception check, just out of curiosity, quickly, just to see how much you notice.
Actually not very good at these.
It's that big purple hat.
Awareness.
Yeah, no, that's an 8. Yeah.
So you do hear the very loud roars
Oh god.
of the 2 wyverns that you recognized, and the large dragon that you weren't sure what kind it was. You just knew it was a dragon.
I scouted, and I was like, no, we're not going to do that.
The whole party voted on not doing that. Yeah. And you do hear them roar. You also do catch the sound of someone gasping from back in the hallway you were coming from.
About how far away do I hear the ghast from?
Ghast,
that's that far.
20, 25, 30, 35, about 45 feet.
Mm.
But it's pretty echoey down here.
Yeah, I'll start heading over.
Okay. As you start, yes, I will. The dungeon, it's not much. It's just a big map, but I can't screenshot. Yeah, the only reason I have this up is just to track where the party is, and which room of loot they're going for. So it's not like, oh, here's the party map dynamic.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not for this one. I didn't have enough time to prep for this one as I was expecting because I forgot. Okay. Next week we'll be ready. So as Mion, as you start heading down, what's your moving speed?
30.
Okay. So you make it about 30 feet. So you're at the entrance to this slim hallway, and you suddenly see. You have dark vision, I believe, correct?
I have the night goggles for 60 feet. Yeah.
You see this extremely large humanoid just standing in the hallway, looking in your general direction, but not seeing you.
How far away is he?
He is about 10 feet from you.
Neon will say loud enough for him to hear. What the hell are you doing?
Getting away from that.
Yeah, come on, this way. This way, come on.
Alright. So Mion, as you make contact, you have done your movement. What do you want to take any actions? Or do you want to double your movement?
Hair.
Other than letting Lucius know generally where I am, no, I'm going to say stealth over here.
Okay. Alright. Lucius, you are standing in this hallway. The roars were really easy for you to figure out those are big beasts.
I'm scared.
And all you know is that you left Hawken back in that room, and now the noises are behind you. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm going to try to stealth in the direction of Mion.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
I have disadvantage. Yeah, I have disadvantage in stealth.
It does not pay to be a big man. When
Things
hiding.
11.
Imagine being big and not having good stealth.
You're 18 feet tall and you have good stealth.
Yeah, because of my rogue multi-class. I get plus 4.
That's amazing.
I mean, as far as it goes for right now, the creatures can't see you because you're in that hallway, at the very least. So, okay, you've stealth. Mion can still clearly see you, but you can't see Mion, so... and really, you don't see much other than the dim purple light. What would you like to do besides stealth?
Head towards the voice.
Okay, so as you get closer to Mion, you move about 10 feet. Go ahead, well... Given Mion's stealth, I'm going to say you head to where you last heard it, but you don't notice...
oh yeah, I wanted to reach and try to grab his arm when he got close.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you feel a very dainty, feminine hand on your forearm, Lucius.
Here, go. I'm gonna kind of go that way. I have a friend that can help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go check on whoever angered the dragons.
Yeah, the idiot that opened the door is still back that way.
I'll go check on.
Ow! Like you knew what was in there.
My friend is very large. Don't be alarmed. Her name's Sigrun.
I am also very large.
She's a big. You're tiny compared to her, but that's fine.
Oh!
Even out of the form, still shorter.
Oh no, Sig. Yeah, aren't you like 8 feet tall?
I'm 8'3".
Yeah.
Alright, Lucius, you get this warning from Mion. You still have a little bit of movement speed, and you still have your action that you can either use for movement or take as an action.
You've been given a direction.
Yep.
I'm going to go that direction.
Okay, as you head further down, but even with your passive perception, Sigrun's not really easy to, or really hard to miss. You just kind of, as you're walking up, you know what a Scrofe is, being a Nord. You've seen these creatures. They're one of the few creatures that are known to be immune to magic. They're a pretty well-known race of raiders but also very known to be honorable. And you just see this large scrofate, and as you look onto it, you can't tell if it's male or female. You just know it has a big axe, and looks like it could kill you.
To be fair, I did say she is very large.
True.
So he's given fair warning.
I got a big axe and I know it.
Sigrun, you see tiny person.
You got
Oh,
them
I do.
You got them no jeans.
Yeah, so as you walk, you see this giant scrofate kind of standing there, looking down on you, Lucius. They're kind of.
Please tell me you're friendly.
That depends. Who are you?
Roar of a dragon in the background.
My name is Lucius.
Oh,
The guy
Sigrun.
I'm with opened the door. I got sent this way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll help you with that. And she, it's probably hard to see, but she smirks as she like rips her also huge axe.
Okay.
Oh god, Sigrun's gonna wrestle a wyvern.
I mean, hey, if Sigrid has an excuse to fight dragons, she'll take it.
All right. Well, good news, Lucius, as you make it into this room where you can now actually clearly see, as there is light in this room from earlier, and you see this little crack in the wall. You can see that this room kind of turns the corner to the right, where you can go further in. How much do wyverns weigh?
Just curious.
You know, that's a good question. I don't have off the top. I know how much dragons weigh.
I want to know if I outweigh this thing, because if I outweigh it, I'm 100%
So,
grappling it.
according to D20srd.org, the Forgotten Realms, the average wyvern weighs 2,000 pounds.
I weigh more than it! Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god, Maya's been crushing.
I'm 2,600 right now!
Dear God!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Peter, Maya's ring makes them weigh 8 times how much they
8 times. I weigh, like, a lot.
For those
It's part of
Pokemon
the water.
fans, the move Body Slam is dangerous in this situation.
Oh my god.
Well, good news, as Lucius says, you're kind of standing there now, finally get to see the full body of this 15 or 16 foot tall scrofe, the biggest
16.6,
scrofe
yeah.
you've ever seen, even compared to their king, who's rumored to be the largest at 10 feet tall.
You were given a warning.
You watch as they suddenly start heading that way with their axe. That is the end.
Oh yeah, I'm charging.
That is the end of your turn, Lucius. Sigrun, you are up.
Yeah.
Are we fighting this thing as you run past me?
I fucking am! As she, like, charges. You said it's how many feet to the room?
So in total from where you were, 45 feet to hit the corner of that wall, and then if you want to get into that room, you would know it's at least 65 feet.
Okay, so I only have 40 movement speed, so I would probably be able to make it to the door, yeah?
You'd be able
Or,
to
like,
make
right
it
in front
to
of
around the end of the hallway, and then next turn you'd be able to round the corner into the doorway.
Into the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna see Mion along the way, who's just kind of well, you would normally see Mion along the way, who's just.
I'm at about the corner. We're gonna
Neon's gonna
If
see
I-
you along the way.
Yeah, question. If I were to rage this turn, if I got to my next turn and I didn't hit, it would end, right? That's how it works. It's been a bit since I've been a barb.
believe that's how rage works. Yeah.
Okay, so there's no point raging. I could dash and just make it into the room. Wait, yeah, actually, can I do that? Oh yeah, I want to
so
do
your
that.
rage lasts for up to 1 minute. So 10 rounds of
Well,
combat.
Yeah, but
I
rage.
wouldn't rage
don't-
yet,
it
because I
only-
wouldn't be able to
Or you don't
attack or
swing.
damage.
No, range only goes away if you are knocked unconscious. Oh no, you are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to at least swing at something.
So
take
unless the
damage.
dragon came out to attack me, yeah, I would.
Right, so
But
just-
if I dash into there and I still have an action, I can do what I want to do. So yeah, Sigrun goes charging. She's not as loud as you'd expect, but Lucius, as she runs, you could feel the vibrations in the stone as she steps.
You
And
also do
Myung,
hear
you
the
could
clicks
tell
of the-
she's coming because you also feel it as she runs past. Don't worry, Myung. I'll save the little one who made the mistake.
You're assuming I'm there because you can't see me.
Yeah,
Shouts into an empty hallway.
She's not even bothering to look. She's just yelling it as she passes. So I'd go the 40 feet.
1 sec. You said you're yelling as you run. Okay, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Everyone in the
Gonna alert
dungeon
the dragons.
knows. Everyone in China knows.
I'm gonna
you're
be
here.
nice. Sigrun?
It's not like screaming. It's just like yelling, like general vicinity.
No, I got you. I'm gonna be nice, Sigrun, and I'm gonna roll these by hand for you.
Oh no.
Thank you.
A lot of things are about to come with Sigrid.
You know what? I'm gonna
That's
guess it's
fine.
gonna be along the lines of
Oh,
collapsing.
2 dice fell.
I can imagine
I just
it.
collapsed it.
Just the cave collapses, just
I'll say,
falling rocks.
I'm more worried. He said there's 10 encounters in here, and Maya just yelled as a giant Scrowfay. I think a lot of things are gonna come over here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The other one go.
Maybe they'll fight each other. I don't know.
Damn, I really should have used primeval awareness.
Whoa.
I really should have done that.
Yeah. Because, Hunter, I had looked in that room before last session. I was like, oh, there's dragon things in there. Yeah, we're good. And we went a different direction and fought a bunch of drow instead.
I wonder what would happen if I just closed the door.
I have
I
answer
mean,
for
I
that.
could definitely probably hold it closed.
Maya's just gonna hold it and be like, no, locked door, no.
No,
Just-
that dragon.
I mean, it was able to keep him in before, right?
I don't think they did. I think they just assumed it was locked, but now they're gonna realize it's really easy to break the door down because the lock's broken.
Oh, there it is. Give me a minute. I have dropped 2 dice now.
Don't worry, I'll use Thaumaturgy to close it.
Oh, wait, I don't have the rogue thing.
One of them was a D4. That could have been dangerous.
Oh god, it's like a Lego.
Oh no! Oh no!
I have
It's,
found the
Slipping on a
Caltrops.
D4.
It's road spikes.
Okay.
D4s
Caltrops.
cause physical
So
damage.
now, I will confirm that has been rolled. Okay. So,
The third
Uh,
lizard creature has been notified of our presence.
no, far worse.
Oh. The Spidian Queen has been alerted. It is coming to kill us.
She's like, who the fuck?
Okay. So, Sigrun, as you come to the end of the hallway, you don't see anybody. So what would you like to do?
Yeah, I just realized, I don't have the rogue bonus action dash thing yet. That's next level.
No, it's level 2.
So I wouldn't get my action. So I don't think it's smart to fully charge in without rage. So yeah, I'll just use my movement to get to the end of the hall, wherever 40 feet will get me.
Okay.
Maya, I'm a
Oh.
chew toy right now. I'm in the way.
To be fair, we don't know
it's
you.
fine. Yeah, like Sigrun's she's got to be kind of smart about this, just how it goes. But
I don't
for my
think barbarian and
action,
smart go together.
what's the action I'm trying to think of that I want to do?
Don't know.
I think it's dodge. It's ready, right? If I want to prepare to if I see dragon, I attack.
Yeah, you
Is
can
that-
roll
Oh, the
your
hold-
action.
hold
It's
is
called
right.
hold.
Yeah. Yeah, hold. So she'll run to the end of the hall, have her axe ready. Reminder, it's a 15-foot reach now.
Mhm.
And so she'll just have a ready action that if she sees a beast, clearly not humanoid, she's gonna slash. But as for right now, she's just making her way towards the room.
Okay. Alright. I'm just checking something real quick, because I have an objects compendium I use. Okay, so I did say it was wood. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that is the end of Sigrun's turn. So Sigrun, if the dragon appears within striking distance before your next turn, you will get your action.
Flash.
Nice. Would it just be the 1 or 2 attacks? Because I technically get 2 per turn. It would be 1, right?
It'd be an action. So, if
Oh.
you get 2 attacks per action, then
Nice.
that's an
All right.
action.
I hope the dragon was lured by my yelling.
Yeah.
Hunter, if you could bring him over here.
Hunter,
Uh,
if you could bring them over.
Well, currently my initiative was 7. I'm going last.
You're gonna be
So, because Hawken didn't get a chance to close the door, Hawken, I need a strength saving throw from you.
Oh no.
You know what? I am good at that. I got a +5 to strength saving throws. Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh
Oh,
god.
that's cute.
Well, I got good news. The dragon goes through the door.
I'm a bigger target. Maybe it won't
And-
go after you.
As it runs kind of through the door,
I freed you. You should thank me.
You see this pop on the as it climbs through,
The hell is
roaring
that?
at
Little
you.
guy.
Look at him.
He's got
I have
horns on
freed
his
you,
neck.
great beast. Do not
Maya,
harm me.
better idea. Maya, beat it up and we tame it. I need a mount.
Tame it, yeah.
Unfortunately,
just
this
aggressively-
dragon is a young deep dragon, and it isn't very intelligent.
Nah, shit.
Even easier to tame.
Mood.
It would be.
If only we still had Nick.
Yeah. If only you still had Nick.
It's fine.
One sec. Lucius is doing
gonna
something for me.
Pull what I did with a
Oh,
fighter
no.
in a Monster Hunter World campaign I was
I rolled
in,
a
and I
nat
just
20 for a
fight it
total
to
of
a friend.
24.
Good news. Okay. So just a quick notice on the dragon's turn. Lucius, you hear snorting from something really large, and something else dragging something very heavily metalled, walking
Oh,
your
no.
way.
From behind me?
No, from in
Or-
front of from the that side path I was talking about. You can't see very far off, but you definitely can hear two creatures, and they both sound like they're wearing some sort of bone armor.
That doesn't sound too healthy.
Oh boy.
Or drow? How fun.
Okay, so the dragon's going to take a multi-attack now that's charged through the door and start smacking Hawken.
And that's how Hawken died in this first session.
After he said
23
Nord's gonna
hit,
die.
A 23 does hit, and I hate this.
That's 13
fine, don't
points of
worry.
biting damage. It's piercing damage, don't worry.
Ow.
Plus 3 points of poison damage.
Ow.
And it is going to now continue to swipe at you, and it's going to take its 2 claw attacks against you.
God damn it.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. Does a 21?
Yes.
Okay. You take 10 points of slashing damage from the second claw as it kind of rips into you, continuously slashing at you. But the
Ow.
good news is, the young dragon, being as large as it is clogging up the doorway. Because it can't get through properly. Its head and its arms are able to, but it seems its midsection has gotten stuck.
Oh, thank God.
Though the door is starting to crack completely, it hasn't fallen off the hinges, and that is the only thing holding that dragon in place.
but
currently.
it will soon.
Oh, don't you worry.
Oh, I know what spell I'm using my next turn.
Yeah, you probably get over here.
And after that, this creature being really dumb is going to
Lock the
start
door.
to shove itself into the doorway to try and or start to push into the walls. Sigrun, you feel the wall next to you. Well, you don't feel it. You can see the wall next to you starting to kind of push in towards you by something very large.
Oh, I can't wait.
But it doesn't. It can't seem to do anything against it. So Hawken,
You get your chance.
you're
To
up,
run.
buddy.
That's great. Okay, so, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace on myself,
Okay.
so that I can get the, +10 bonus to stealth checks.
Okay.
So, I'm going to then go away. Of course, I understand that I'll probably activate a...
Attack of opportunity. If it,
Yeah.
it will. Are you taking the dodge action? Actually, I think pass without a trace makes it so you can't be hit.
All I know is that I know there's no tracks, because I'm pretty much getting enveloped in shadows.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you includes Chixin can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives they would not be able to see you if you go with pass without trace.
Yeah, so I would be able to get away without getting smacked?
Mhm.
Alright. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go away, I assume, and I believe Sigrun has not made it in yet, right?
No, but as you start
No.
to back up, you see around the corner a very large Scrofey, about 16 feet, that's kind of ducking down with a very large axe glinting towards you.
You know what? I'm just going to also back away from that as well. I don't know. I do not.
I
mean,
look
and
like a monster.
You know what? And I'm pretty sure they don't see me either, so I'm just going to continue.
Sigrun saw you for a
backing
moment, and then
I
you
mean-
disappeared.
The Sigrun staying thing.
Fine. Sigrun's focused on the dragon.
Yep. So since I'll do it so where I could still because it's a doorway to get into where I was at, right?
Yep.
Or no?
Yeah. And it's about a 20-foot wide room, 10 feet long. So you have room to back up.
All right, because I want to be able to back up to a point where I won't be in Sigrun's way,
Yeah.
but I also won't be anywhere near the dragon because I
You
still
can
on my
back
next
up
turn
to
want
the
to
corner.
take shots.
You
yeah,
can back
I'll
up to
back
the
up
full
into the
corner.
corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so as you kind of back up into the corner, the dragon seems to have stopped paying attention to you as it continues to struggle with that door, and every time it moves, you can hear that door hinge fucking cracking off the frame.
Jesus.
It's hungry. All right, what would you like to do? You've that was your action and your movement. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else?
I don't think. I mean, nope. I can't do anything since I didn't actually attack this turn. Nope, I'm good.
Okay. All right, sweet. Someone just PM'd me something. Okay, that was just Cameron. Let me know he got the potion. Okay. So the next, as Hawken finishes his turn, the other wyvern seems to kind of push up against the wall. And since that is a stone wall, it is going to make an attack on it and try and see if it can break through you.
Oh, it breaks through and immediately gets attacked twice by me.
This is a different. Oh, well, that definitely does hit. So that's 10 points plus another. So that's 15 in total. It fails that first one, succeeds, and so Hawken, as you kind of back up into this corner, you suddenly notice the wall next to you starting to cave in slightly as you hear something large bashing and biting it. As you can hear
What?
teeth grating against the brick.
Okay, so. Oh, I thought I was against a wall that was nowhere near where these guys were. That sucks.
You were. Those two. There was a third one in there, and it just went charging straight into the wall that you're at.
Oh.
So,
God.
don't worry, you'll be fine.
The walls were that thin. How come they didn't break out before? This creature's a little bit stupid.
You'll find
We did
out.
say they were low intelligence.
They
That's
are.
fair.
Wyverns have traditionally have very low intelligence, and young dragons, even deep dragons, have extremely low, typically lower than average intelligence for a dragon.
Little bit dumb.
They are on the same level as Sigrun.
Which is a -1.
Sorry, okay, my apologies. The wyverns are on the same level as Sigrun. The deep dragon is smarter than
Dragon's
Sigrun.
smarter. I believe it.
But at the top of the order, Mion, you are up.
Yeah, so I need to make sure about one thing first. It's been a while. My bracer.
Mhm.
So, with how it says it, it's that I throw both the same. So if I'm stealth, do I get advantage on both daggers since they're thrown at the exact same time?
It's just one attack. You just roll the dice damage.
Because it says make a range attack with each dagger.
Oh, well then, yeah, you'll be making yes, that would apply.
Advantage on each one.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get close enough that I can do a throw.
Okay, so as you come into the room, rounding the corner, Deep Dragon's gonna roll perception to see if it sees you.
And it see the 28 stealth.
22.
No.
No.
It literally can't roll high enough. Got it.
It's true. Alright. It cannot see you.
Yeah, and I'll make my throw with advantage on each. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
It's a 19. Can I get higher? I can absolutely get a nat 20.
Okay, roll to confirm.
If this is how we
I
start.
swear.
If this is how we start. That was so close. No confirm.
4. Uh-huh.
No,
Okay.
the 20 was one side over.
So you do double damage. So there you go for the second one.
Here, I'll roll this and I'll roll an extra
What's the
d4
first
on
one?
it, because since I'm not technically
6. Okay.
extra d4.
And this is piercing?
And yeah, but it counts as magical. It's from
Yes.
yeah,
Just want to make sure.
but it's
Okay. As you throw 2 daggers at it, they kind of lodge themselves in the neck, and the creature immediately starts screaming.
yeah, that was just the first because the advantage rolls.
Mhm.
Let's see what else we can get. That's a 17.
17 does hit.
Okay, that, and then I get sneak attack damage. That's 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a good sneak attack roll? That's not bad. 9 sneak attack damage.
Okay. As you chuck another knife, you see as the dragon starts spurting blood. For the rest of the party, everyone but Lucius, you all just see as these daggers appear out of nowhere, stabbing into the young deep dragon, and then disappear just as quickly as they pierce.
And do I need to re-stealth?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna hang out here and stealth then.
No, you're good. Okay. Lucius, you are up, buddy.
Well, I think knowing things are coming for me from the other end too, I'm gonna be like, well, fuck, and I'm gonna run back towards the rest of
The
the
other
group.
the other 3 are fighting. May as well join the group.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so
Walking.
with 30 feet, you walk up behind Sigrun and can clearly see the large figure blocking most of the hallway. You can't see anybody else that room in front of them, but you do see the hints of a long-necked dragon.
Alright.
But you are still stuck in that hallway behind Sigrun.
Okay. That is all I can do.
Okay. You can use your action to do a double movement if you really want to get into that room. Just want to verify.
No, I'll stay behind Sigrun.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
Shield.
Okay. Let's see. That creature continues to move closer. Their movement is 1.
I think the fact that there was obvious bloodlust there, Lucius is probably like, yeah, I'm gonna let them do the tanking.
No worries. That works. Lucius, I will have you give me another perception check. This one can be hearing at still, if you'd like.
Okay.
I'll take hearing or sight. Either will work.
7. I'll let him sword.
Well, luckily it doesn't take great hearing to note that the something that is definitely hooved is getting closer to you. So is the sound of that metal grinding on the stone.
Maya's gonna get to have a hoof fight.
And can I pat Sigrun on the back and be like, something coming from behind?
Yeah. Sigrun, you just feel someone kind of touch about mid-back for you at this height as you hear Lucius speaking in common.
Is it the... Okay, so it's not the creature I already saw burrowing through the wall, is it?
No, there's something else coming from the direction you just came from.
Yeah.
Does it seem larger than the dragons trapped in the door?
Lucius can't tell that, and neither could you.
Sounds like hooves and maybe some kind of bone armor.
Oh, it's probably fucking minotaurs or skeletons or something. It's fine. It's fine. That was not in character, by the
No,
way.
I
I'm
got you.
just thinking out loud.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Sigrid, I don't think Sigrid's gonna say anything. She's pretty
Okay.
focused
Well,
on
the good
stuff
news
right
is,
now.
Sigrun, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so apparently there's something in bone armor, but under the assumption they're in bone armor, they're probably not as big as the dragon. So I think Sigrun is going to continue advancing forward.
Okay. As
So,
soon as you come
move-
around that corner, you see that dragon.
Yeah, as soon as I'm within range, so within 15 feet of it, she would stop moving.
Okay. So as you move about another
Bonus
10 feet
action.
forward and turn, and you see that dragon. And he is within
Yep.
5 feet of you now.
Oh, nice. That works still. Obviously, bonus action to rage.
Okay.
She gets hyped up. Her eyes begin emitting this light, kind of divine glow, as she like starts huffing a bit more animalistically and grips her axe.
Okay.
And I will attack it twice with reckless, so I get advantage.
Go
That
ahead.
matters to me.
It does help when the barbarian can kill the creature.
Yeah. So first one, that was a 3. Let's get better, please. A 5. Thanks. Okay, 5 plus 11, so 16 to hit.
Somehow, as the dragon continues to wiggle around, you barely manage to start to kind of catch on to its weird wiggling movements as it's trying to get out of this doorway. And do manage to make contact. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna roll an average just because damage is fun. So this is 1d
Yeah, now that Ever is here.
plus 11, and then just rechecking my stuff. I have the Divine Fury, and then I believe it's also once per turn. Yep. Okay. Sneak attack. So, do you want me to just roll the
I will say, this isn't
D6s
sneak
with the
attack.
one
It
roll,
can
or-
see you.
advantage because of
Okay.
reckless?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it could definitely see me.
Is there?
Yeah, and what was your question?
Do you want me to roll the d6s in with this or roll them separate?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll, roll all damage die together. It's easier for me to do the math.
Yep. Okay.
I am not a dungeon master to do math, surprisingly enough.
Rolling all of robots' die separately.
Plus
Watching a robot lose his kill.
2d6. Okay. So the 6 plus 11 was the slashing from the axe. The one of the 1d6. I think the 3 plus 2 is radiant, and then the 6 is sneak, which I think is also slashing.
So 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, 20, yeah, so 28. And you said, what was it? What were the damages?
1d6 plus 2 of it, so I think the 5 is radiant from the Divine Fury. The rest, I believe, is all slashing.
Okay.
In case it matters.
It
so
does,
yeah, she...
but no, not in this case.
Okay. She hits it the first time, and I don't think Lucius could see what exactly it is, but you notice when she hits, there's some kind of glow that emanates from her chest, kind of the same light in her eyes, and the axe also lights up and seems to do something that is more damaging to the dragon. And then she goes in for the second attack.
Yep.
Let's go.
As you manage to lodge
Alright.
your axe in there, cutting a clean slice into it, you can start to see it's
Alright.
bleeding pretty heavily.
24 to hit, I assume, definitely hits.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Alright, so this will just be the normal damage, no more fancy shenanigans. So that'll be 14 slashing as she goes and slices again towards probably where she hit before, just to keep carving into that one spot.
Okay. And it was... Okay, 14 plus... Oh, so 14 damage in total. Got it. I'll make sure.
Yep. Yeah, because I only get my other things once per turn.
Alright, as you slash into it again, the young deep dragon seems to scream out. Do any of you speak Draconic?
No.
Nope.
I do not. I thought I did. It's
Neil?
infernal.
I do not.
Okay. So as you hear this thing scream out in pain, as you watch more blood spurting out of its neck, covering Sigrun in head to toe in dragon's blood. Give me actually a moment on that. Double check something.
Yeah, Sigrun's just, again, Lucius can't see, but Hawkins probably could actually. Wait, Hawkins is in front. You would see the glow on her chest would be the form, I think I have the picture, of like a snarling wolf that glows a pattern in her fur. And you'd see as she's attacking this dragon, she is like laughing to herself, like she is enjoying this.
I have no idea if I have access to seeing your chest.
I
don't know.
Clearly see.
Yes,
Sigrun.
yes,
17
she is,
feet tall. I
she
think you
is-
can see
Well,
her.
Well, I don't know if I'm
Shirtless.
behind her or not. That's the thing.
That's fair.
Oh, you are. I thought you were in front. 'cause
No,
you
he's
backed
to the
away.
Well,
He's to the side.
I moved away from the dragon.
Yeah, you can clearly see Sigrun from where you're standing.
Yeah.
All right. So as you lay down this beating, Sigrun, that is the end of your turn, I assume?
Yes, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Lucky for the dragon.
Unlucky for you, though. I need a wisdom save from Sigrun.
Oh, wisdom! This will be fun. Let me, hang on, check something, because I thought I got something, unless I didn't get it yet.
How wise is the big lady?
I did just charge in to fight a dragon, and yelled while doing so. So I feel like you could
In a
probably
dungeon,
make the
correct.
connections. Yeah, you could
you
probably
know.
make the connections.
Wisdom
Dex
versus intelligence.
save, and then...
But you
Yeah, I
have
don't
little of either.
No, okay, so it's only for dex saves and strengths. Fuck, I dropped the dice! God damn it. Alright, let me roll it. Let's see what I get, guys.
Hey, maybe you get lucky.
Yeah? Hawkins, do you think I got lucky? That'll be a total of 4.
I said maybe.
Ouch.
Alright, I said
all-
maybe.
You all hear this strange noise coming out of the deep dragon, and suddenly you watch as Sigrun turns and runs away.
Oh god, you got scared.
Sigrun, you feel yourself under the spell of command
Uh-oh.
and are commanded to flee. And because of the fact that you did fail the wisdom save,
Hello?
hello.
I think my one headset died. Let me grab the other.
No worries. In the meantime, because this creature can cast up to 3rd level, I would also like Hawken and Mion to have this. Actually, give me a second to do perception on the creature.
Isn't
Don't you have to see for
Stealth?
command?
Yes, give me a minute.
Yeah. Because I know I am
Yep, nope, never mind.
very much invisible.
Yeah,
We
so.
both are.
Never mind then. Disregard.
Damn. I'm not immune to frighten.
Nope.
Insta run away? Oh, that sucks.
Well,
Yes,
like
the
a
target
target,
spends
you
its
got
turn
commanded to
moving
run.
away from you by the fastest available means, which means you're going to turn and run back the way you had come earlier.
Oh, so on my next turn it'll... Damn.
Which also means you can't
least I could
attack
attack.
it for an attack.
But I can
opportunity.
attack whatever comes
You can
towards
go
me
fight the
after
other
the
thing.
frighten's over. Yeah,
well,
I guess
that's
it's just...
The deep dragon kind of, you see it suddenly starts pushing itself back and kind of pops out, falling backwards, and moves as suddenly a very mindless wyvern starts charging forward through the hall at straight at Hawken. Where it thinks Hawken is. Mostly because it's just charging forward and can't tell what the hell's in front of it. Alright. As you notice, this wyvern's, both of its eyes seem to have strange scars on it, and they are completely white.
So it's blind?
It is blind, but it has advantage because of its smell. Does a 23... actually, I didn't have Hawken roll stealth.
Do I
Hawken.
still have the...
Question. So, since Pass Trace would give me a +10,
Yeah.
and my additional bonus to stealth is a +6, so
Plus-
essentially I'm getting +16 to my rolls. Would it
Yes.
this +16 itself hide me, or would I still have to roll?
You still have to roll. Because it did
All
roll a
right.
23. So unless you want to accept it attacking you, I figure I'd give you a
Do I
chance.
All
still
right.
have
You can
the
take-
one
All
Alright,
really...
I mean, I'll roll this. I'll just roll this, and I'll add the 10 to it.
Yep, that's
Just
fine.
a question.
All right, so
Or I guess-
it's 28.
Hey, you matched my stealth.
What's up, Sigrun?
Don't I have that really stinky head in the jar still or whatever from that one orc thing? Would that affect its sense of smell at all?
If you opened it, yeah. But right
you
now you
open
are
it,
being
yeah.
forced to flee. You can't do any
It's
other
a
actions but run.
closed jar.
So yeah, the wyvern does not seem to know. Well, does Pass Without Trace eliminate all senses? Just out of curiosity, it's been a while.
I don't think it
Thought
would
it
eliminate.
just gave a bonus
I don't
stealth.
know.
No,
It's
just silent.
it's a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you.
Yeah,
I don't know
can't
if it
be
would
tracked
exactly-
magic.
Oh yeah, cannot be tracked by anything but magical means.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying
So-
that. So I'll say that, yeah, it will cover up your scent for rule's sake, so keep that in mind next time you run it.
Yeah.
The Wyvern, still, not being able to see, is still charging forward. I will give you the chance to roll a dex saving throw to get out of its way.
All right. Oh, okay, that's a 10.
I will have it roll. Yeah, you managed to jump out of the side as it slams its head into the wall, and it kind of seems off for a second, and then turns and sees Sigaroon. Well, smells Sigaroon, and uses its second action of movement to walk over to Sigaroon. And it ends its turn right next to Sigaroon.
Something I can fight.
You still have to run your next action.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, sorry. Still gotta flee. Because the Deep Dragon can still be easily seen, and is still nearby you, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Hawken, you are up, though.
All right, so if I'm correct, I'm am I still next to the wall that's been crumbling since I dodged out of the
No,
way?
you moved over to the side. You are no longer. You're at the entrance to the stronghold, or to the tomb.
Great, no longer at risk of at least having a wall collapse on me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will take shots at the Deep Dragon.
Okay.
All right. I guess I will.
You will be at disadvantage based on the kind of awkward angle, and you'll be shooting over the Wyvern.
Oh, that's right. All right. That's right. The Wyvern. Actually, does it matter because of Crossbow Master that even if something's in either half or 3/4 cover, it ignores?
You'd be fine.
All right.
Because that would have been 3/4 cover, but okay.
All right. Cool. All right. I'll roll the hit. That's a natural 20.
Roll to confirm.
That's a natural 20.
All right. You. How would you like to kill this young dragon?
Bam.
Yo.
For once, Robert, it wasn't against you.
Hey, that's only happened one time.
Reconfirming himself. Hey, you know what? This is just revenge for getting Vasul getting crit confirmed.
That's true.
You know what? Just oh boy, this guy's getting sent into insta hell.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks for him.
Yeah,
Or her, whatever dragon this is. Just an instant shot between the eyes.
Okay, as you pull back your crossbow, lifting it up, kind of aiming around the Wyvern as it scales and its butt continues to bounce up as it's kind of going at Sigaroon. You kind of generally move it tilt to the side, and as you take a pot shot, even though the dragon's head was pointed to the side, as it turns towards you, hearing the firing, the arrow goes burrowing straight into its skull, and you watch it fall to the ground dead. Congratulations.
We love to see that.
Yes.
Real quick,
being
DM.
dead?
Yes.
Stop
Can
the
I-
frightening?
What's up?
Would that dragon be within attacking range of any of the wyverns?
Yes.
Can I see the dragon?
You cannot. It's around the corner.
Damn. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I know what you're doing. That sucks.
Nope. And Sigrun, you are no longer commanded. That is correct.
Ha ha!
And can I use
Wyvern.
my second attack?
Yep.
All right, I guess I will shoot the Wyvern.
Okay. Take a shot.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
All right, we'll roll first damage. That's 10 damage, and then I have Colossus Slayer, which... Oh, well, actually, no, never mind, because the creature, I believe, is still at full health,
It was.
right?
Yeah, until you hit it, it was at full health.
Well, yeah, because it's when I hit the creature that is already... But
Not
then
fair.
again, beautiful thing called War Priest. If I use an attack action, I can make another weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'll be using that to then roll another attack against the Wyvern.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
13 hits. Just barely.
All right, that's 13 damage, and then I'll roll the additional D8 for Colossus Slayer at that point. and that's an extra 7 damage.
Okay. Colossus Slayer. I'm trying to remember that one.
It's just once per turn you can hit a creature with a weapon attack. The creature takes an extra D8 damage if it's below its HP maximum.
Is that a class thing?
Yeah, it's for it's a
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I ran the same thing on my archer for the one shot.
Just making sure. Okay. No worries. Yeah, as you manage to pierce its hide twice with these arrows slamming into it, the wyvern seems to kind of jump up a little bit and kind of be like glare over in your general direction and just hiss at you as it readies its attack. Okay. Anything else for you, Hawken? Okay.
That's it. I think I had a pretty nice turn.
Nice.
You did. As the second wyvern comes around the doorway and climbs over the injured and goes completely charges onto Sigrun, ignoring the rest of the party. It comes around the corner and is immediately going to make a melee attack with its stinger.
It would, I believe, have advantage because of Reckless until the end of my next turn.
It's good to
Unless
hear.
it's just the creature I attacked.
Well, that's a 26 to hit. It is not the creature you attacked.
Hang on. I'm double checking it just before I confirm anything with you. But I'm pretty sure it's just in general attacks on. Attacks against you advantage. Yep, so it would be advantage.
So 26 to
does hit.
You take 10 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a con saving throw.
Is it a poison? Because I am immune
Is
to that.
poison. So, good news is you don't take any damage, but you do take the 2d6. And it is going to take its second part of the multi-attack, and it is going to bite you. That is a 24 to hit.
So, how much was it without the poison damage?
It was just 10 points. I didn't roll the poison
Oh,
damage.
just 10. Okay. And yeah, that hits also.
Okay. Alright. Then you take 15 points of piercing damage as it bites down onto you. It's not very difficult. You're a large target.
15 half, do you take the lower or higher?
You take the lower.
Okay.
So 7.5 would be 7.
Okay, just checking.
Alright.
Whop.
As we get to the top of the order again. Mion, you are up.
Love to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there's 2 wyverns. I mean,
They are both
I guess I'll
trying to
attack the
bite
one-
Sigrun.
I'll attack the one that Hawken shot at
Okay.
and keep the damage going.
Alright.
Let's get some more daggers flying. I believe because someone's in 5 feet, I can still sneak attack. Yeah. Without worry.
As long as you're stealth, yeah. You will roll again for stealth at the end of this turn.
Okay.
24 does hit.
Yeah, well, I did you one better.
27 does still hit.
Alright. Give you the damage in the sneak attack for the first hit. That's 8 for flat damage.
Okay.
And that's 13 for sneak attack.
Okay.
I'll make the next hit.
Mm-hmm. 14 hits.
You always gotta try for the nat 20.
16
Alright.
also hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep.
Okay.
8 more. And then I believe you're rolling if I don't move.
Yes, you can use double actions.
So 2 more daggers get to fly. That hits, but can I get a 20? No, not for the first one.
Okay.
That's 9 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Always gotta draw. That's a 16.
That hits.
And that's 6 more damage.
Okay. As you all see, as these daggers just seem to continue to appear out of nowhere, chucking straight into the wyvern's side as little bits of blood start splattering out left and right. You said you're going to be within 5 feet of Sigrun?
No, I was saying even if stealth doesn't work, as long as someone's within 5 feet, I can still sneak attack.
Okay, making sure. And go ahead and roll me your new stealth check.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I have advantage, but that's a nat 20, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, they
Damn.
do not see you.
31 still.
Okay. That is the end of your turn, Mion, correct?
Yep.
Alright. Lucius, you're up.
Do I need to listen for the people coming again?
They haven't moved yet.
Okay. I'm gonna turn in the corner into the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get up to one of the wyverns, right?
Oh yeah, you can just use about 15 movement to get around or get beside Sigrun, and you can start smacking the two that are trying to bite Sigrun.
Okay.
Take your pick. There's
And,
two.
and he is able to see again, right? It's no longer dim light.
It is still dim light. There's no light in this room, so
The light was in the other room.
yep,
Gotcha.
he is at disadvantage on attacks.
So first thing I do is you see me take my blade
Mhm.
and slide it across my hand, and as I drop my blood down onto my sword, little sparks of electricity shoot up off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take a d6 of damage for that.
I love it when my players hurt themselves. It's great.
And then I'm going to swing my scimitar at the one in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Just a
14
disadvantage.
hits.
11
11 does not. So as you slash at, the scales seem to be too tough on the wyvern as your sword bounces off.
And I...
You did use your movement, so just as a heads up.
Yep.
Any other actions or bonus actions you want?
That's what I'm looking at right now. I think that is my turn.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Oh lord, they coming.
23.
Okay. You see, suddenly two creatures come around the corner. Even in the dim light, you recognize a very large skeleton minotaur. Similar to that, as it appears, as well as a strange-looking humanoid, like with cold-looking, a lot paler flesh, carrying a massive sword on their back. Both start heading towards your direction, and the Minotaur actually begins to charge. And is going to charge on Sigrun, being the easier of the two to do so with. I need Sigrun to make a strength saving throw with disadvantage because you cannot see them.
My ring though gives me advantage for my size, so it would even
straight
out.
roll. Yep.
Nice. We love it. Okay, strength save. Let me check my strength save. 14 plus 9.
Mhm.
That would be... I don't want to do the quick. 23.
Okay, yep, you succeed from being knocked. Does a 22 hit your AC, though?
It does.
Okay, so as it charges forward at you, you will take a 9 points of piercing damage from behind, as well as, on top of that, from the charge, only 2 points of piercing damage. As it seems the horns, while they do hit pretty hard and pierce pretty deep, it does seem that they only seem to kind of tear out a lot lighter.
My tough hide, you know.
Mm-hmm. And the Minotaur skeleton immediately, that is the end of its turn. Okay. The good news is, Lucius, you now know what was coming up behind you.
Nice.
Sigrun, you are now surrounded on all sides, or on two sides now. One by two wyverns and one by a skeleton minotaur behind you.
Nice. We love this.
And then Lucius beside you.
Question.
Answer.
Out of curiosity, when a creature is grappled, do attacks have advantage on it, or is that just prone?
Sorry, say again?
when a creature is grappled, are their attacks have advantage, or is that just prone, like on the grappled creature?
The creature would be technically grappled. So if you're attacking it, you would have it would be considered prone at that point. Yeah, so you would have advantage.
Okay.
In a sense, because it can't move is the idea.
Then I would like to, with the wyvern that just bit me, I want to try to grapple it.
Okay. That will be your strength or your athletics versus its strength.
Yep, and I'm checking one more thing, but if I recall, the ring would also give me advantage on this.
Mm-hmm.
I think strength checks and saving throws, so I would get advantage on this to grapple.
Okay. So advantage on athletics?
Yep. Oh, we love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got a 30.
Okay, so as you grab hold of the wyvern, I assume you're grabbing the injured one?
Yeah, I'm grabbing the one that just, I think it was the new one that just came and bit me, right?
Yes.
Whichever one just bit me.
Okay,
that's
so
the one I'm grabbing.
As you grab the one that bit you, grabbing hold of its onto its body and kind of, how are you grappling it?
It would be, my weapon's optional two-handed, so it would just be, she would just grip the axe in one hand and just, like, grab it by the throat and then, like, put it in a chokehold, like, in her bicep, like, against her body, like, just snatching that fucker up.
Okay, so as you kind of pull the wyvern in towards you, kind of flipping it over and exposing its belly, it screams out, and it will, and that, it is now grappled.
Nice. It cannot move.
Correct.
I was reading the condition. I do want to check because you might rule it differently. I know it says when you go to grapple a creature, you use your attack action, but if you have multiple, it only consumes one. Do you do that ruling, or is it just my whole first action?
Grapple is an action. Yeah, grapple is an action.
Okay. Just checking. Yeah, so then, because I'm not moving, I'll use my second action to do my 2 attacks with advantage on the one I'm grappled. I'll be slicing one-handed into its stomach.
Okay. So remember to use the one-handed damage.
Yep, the 1d8 instead of the 1d10. I'll take the small hit difference. I think this is dope. I'm so glad I can grapple fucking wyverns. Okay, 18, and then not nat 20. Okay, so yep, it'll be a 29 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Sweet. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm. As you kind of holding it and just slashing at it. Mm-hmm.
Why is my Discord glitching? Okay, thank you. Okay, so 8 plus 11 plus E plus 2. And here's the big old dice. Okay, again, 5 of that's radiant. The rest is all the slashing.
Okay, so that's fine.
The first one?
So, okay.
Yep.
21 points. The radiant isn't anything specific for a wyvern. Go ahead.
Alright, and then my second roll is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, rolling the second attack's damage. Let's go. Alright, that'll be a 16 slashing.
Okay. Yeah, as you all watch, as basically Sigrun grabs this thing, kind of holding it in one arm, and just starts slashing at it in the other, continuously as if the creature screams out, brutalizing it. Some would wonder if you lot are the bad guys in this situation.
I don't.
In my defense, I opened up a door and they charged.
That's true. All right.
I mean, you did invade their home. You're right.
Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Was just checking that. I don't believe I have anything to do with my bonus action as of right now. So yeah, that'll be the end of the turn, just clutching onto the wyvern, carving open its stomach with my axe, and just, yeah.
Okay.
She looks like she's having a time.
Alright, no issue then. At the end of your turn, that is dead. So, the Revenant, coming up behind you lot, actually immediately charges into the Lucius's back, right next to the Minotaur, and just begins pummeling into Lucius. It will go ahead and make its first hit. That is a 21 to hit, Lucius.
Yes.
Alright, and for the second one, does a 14 hit?
That is my AC.
So that is a no. Alright, so on the first one, it gets its 2d6 plus 4 of bludgeoning damage. So that's 14 bludgeoning damage as it starts just pummeling into your back, left and right. Thankfully, you are not the creature it has sworn vengeance against. Alright, and that is the end of its turn. For now. Alright, so the wyvern is up. The damaged and non-grappled wyvern is going to immediately turn towards basically trying to bite Sigrun through and avoiding the other wyvern, and is going to first take its bite. That is a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. And it does have... Oh, no, because you haven't reckless attacked. So that's 10 points of damage, of piercing damage from the creature.
Nice.
And it is going to shoot its stinger again in your at you overall. That is a 13 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Okay.
For sure.
As the stingers go and run into the wall. The creature, since it didn't move, is going to take its secondary action. And is going to bite Sigrun again. A 14 to hit once more.
Misses.
Alright, and it's going to use its stinger. 19.
That does hit.
Alright, so you take a total of 8 points of piercing damage as the poison does nothing to you, and that is the end of that creature's turn.
I am immune. The adrenaline in my veins.
That is very true. Hawken, you are up, buddy.
Great. We love still being hidden from everybody else. We love it.
True.
So, and plus, since I'm hidden, would I get advantage on attacks or no? Since they don't know it's coming?
Yeah, you would. It'd be basically like a traditional sneak attack.
All right. So,
spell last, Jesus.
hour.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. So for a while, even after this fight, I will have a good time being sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
So I will fire my crossbow at the damaged wyvern. Well,
Okay.
the one that I've been hitting last time. Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So 21.
That does hit. Jesus.
All right. Do you want me to just? Well, I'll just do it one at a time. It's easier for me.
Yeah.
All right. First is 8 damage.
Okay. 8 damage as you pierce the hide of the wyvern as it screams out.
All right. I'll do my second attack this action.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if I can get some better. 19.
19 hits. Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
12.
Alright, as you pull back, striking once again, you watch as you manage to land a shot straight into its leg, and it seems to start to limp, and doesn't look like it's going to be able to move very quickly.
Alright, and since I'm not going to be moving this turn, I can use that to do another attack action, right?
Correct.
Alright, so then we'll do that.
Well, another action, yes. Which means if you have 2 attacks per action, that's 2 attacks.
Okay, so 20 to hit.
Hits, yep.
Only 4 that time.
Ouch. You take in another shot as it doesn't seem to embed as deeply, and the blood only spurts out slightly. The wyvern seems less annoyed.
Alright, we'll do our second attack this action. 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll.
12.
As you watch as the final shot goes square, hitting as the creature turns to pull the bolt out of its leg, the latest bolt you fire goes straight into the side of the skull, hitting into the eye socket, and you watch as the wyvern just collapses lifeless.
Oh, we love to see that.
We love to see it.
I didn't even need to use Colossus Slayer. Oh well.
Nope.
Alright, that's the end of the turn then.
Okay. For the wyvern that is currently being held against its will, it is going to go ahead and try and break out at the beginning of its turn. Or at the end of its turn, never mind. It does spend the turn, so it can still bite you, as you are still within range. So that is a 19 to hit.
Does hit.
Okay, so you do take 10 points of damage.
Nice.
And instead, it will be using its claw, as it can't really use its stingers in this situation. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and then 11 points of piercing, or slashing damage. As you feel as this creature continues to bite and slash at you, trying to break free, it is going to do that. So now, and it is your athletics versus its strength.
Alright, let's do this.
If I could get a 24, that'd be nice.
If you could get a 1, that'd be nice, DM.
Yeah.
I got a 24.
Well,
Hey, there's the 24.
yeah, the wyvern does nothing. It's still stuck.
DM, yeah, a 24.
Shut up,
You
Mion.
did guess the 24. Just not to the right one.
Alright, Mion, you are up. You are still within stealth, so just as a heads up.
Yeah, I mean, I want to kill that thing in, that Sigrun's holding.
That's fine.
You're
But
gonna
I
steal the kill from me?
Well, I think...
There's a Minotaur.
Do you not want to fight the big Minotaur?
I mean, I can, but like,
stabbing you.
oh,
Well,
it's
you
whatever.
at
It's
least you won't be
whatever.
flanked at that point.
That's fine. It's
You'll still
whatever.
be...
Dude,
If I kill the Minotaur, you'll still be flanked by the Revenant.
as long as I get one kill, Sigrun will be happy.
But I did have a question because there's an oddly specific thing on one of my magic items.
Yeah, what's up?
Draconic Potency. Against enemies of the Cult of the Dragon, the dagger's bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls increases by +2 and does extra acid damage.
Yes. These are not part of the cults.
Yeah, can I talk to you later, like after just about who is?
Your character would not know.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll start throwing at the wyvern.
Okay.
It's been alive too long.
Alright, go ahead and roll, and you will stealth at the end of your turn.
Well, let's try for a nat 20. Oh, that's really good. That's 2 good rolls. That's 26 for the first one.
That hits, yeah.
Alright. 6 damage plus sneak attack. Wow, that's almost max sneak attack. 17 sneak attack damage.
God, I missed rogues.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I'm not a min-max rogue by any stretch.
No.
I could be a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that's a 22.
22
Can I
hits.
do better? Yeah, 22 is the better of that. Alright.
Okay.
And that's 8 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Since you said anything, it's still alive, so I'm going to throw my 2 more. That doesn't hit, so I hope I can do better. 14, good enough.
A 14 does barely hit.
Yeah.
Especially
Classic
for a
good.
target that's not moving.
And there's max damage on the one that barely hits. Love that. And the last dagger. Well, that hits, but can I do better? Always try for a 20.
Lucius over
And
here.
sometimes you get the crit.
Wow. Let me show up here just hoping to get a hit in. Jesus Christ, guys.
I'm gonna roll the crit damage because it's before I roll anything else. It's marked before I roll that 20 to see if it kills. So if I don't kill, that's 9 damage. That's disappointing crit damage.
Alright, so roll your second 20.
No,
Okay.
no kill.
As you throw dagger after dagger into the creature that's not able to get away, it's like pinning a knife in a donkey that was tied up and bound and on fire.
My favorite chariot.
This wyvern screams out in pain and continues to just glare at Sigrun as it continues to try and chomp at her. Okay. Anything
I'll
else
give
you'd
you
like to do, Mio?
stealth check. No, I'm gonna give you that stealth check. That's a pretty good way to start. And that is indeed the one we're getting, 28.
Okay. I'm just checking something.
Don't worry, my stealth rolls are going too well. Next time we fight, I'm gonna get like a 5.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, no worries. Lucius, you're up.
So I'm gonna turn around and hit the thing that just attacked me.
The Revenant? Okay.
Yep.
As you turn around, I will mention, since you are now face to face with this thing, it's a little shorter than you, but you do notice it's glaring where the knives were coming out of. And seems to
what?
now be kind of not even looking at you.
I was gonna make a joke earlier. Am I this thing's sworn enemy? What did I do?
But go ahead and make your attack, Lucius.
Yo, guys, I think I killed this guy.
15 to hit. 15 does hit.
All right.
Well, if he wants to throw it down, we can go. That's fine.
So 12 plus
Max damage.
1d6 lightning damage. So I rolled a 6. So 18.
Okay.
My man got maximum damage on the scimitar and the lightning damage.
Yeah, this is Robert's luck. It's ridiculous how much damage he can flip and do in a turn usually.
It's beautiful.
And I'm going to use my second attack. Roll a
And
25.
do it again. No.
8 points.
And then, so
And
1
there's
point
the
of
reverse
lightning.
One.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and then
yeah.
I didn't move, right?
Nope, you did not.
2 more swings.
You're just turned around, so
So I'm going to attack it with the scimitar again.
okay. You can continue to slash at it. 24 hits, yeah.
4.
Jesus.
So 3 plus
9.
1d6 lightning, 4 lightning damage.
Okay, as you continue chipping away at it.
And another one.
Yep.
24.
24 hits. Jesus.
6 slashing.
Oh, there's the maximum
and
scimitar again.
4 lightning.
Jesus.
God damn.
Nice.
The Revenant seems to kind of just take on the damage. It doesn't seem really bothered, but it definitely looks like you're doing some damage as you see blackened blood start to kind of fall out of the holes. All right.
That is my turn.
Okay. All right. I'm just checking something. Okay, so that's at the start of its turn. All right. Up next is the Minotaur, who actually beat Sigrun by 1 point. So the Minotaur is just going to take its great axe and start slashing Sigrun in the back, and missing.
Can I make it?
Do I need to body slam him again?
You can. You
Lucius,
could.
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna blood curse of the eyeless.
Oh, you want to? You can.
No, it doesn't matter.
Miss.
Oh,
It did
miss.
miss, and but it's not gonna move,
Thank
so
you,
it's
buddy.
gonna take a second
It does
attack.
flash again because it's not moving.
So do you want to use your curse or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it work on skeletons?
It as long as it's not immune to it, blinded.
Oh, fair enough.
Its only condition immunities are exhaustion and poisoned. It
That's
can't
right.
be blinded.
Use my reaction to seeing an attack
Okay.
to roll 1d6 and subtract it from the attack roll.
Okay.
So -6.
Oh, nice.
You're welcome.
So that's a
Okay.
1, but it doesn't kill itself, so that's
Damn.
the good news.
Robert, you lowered it from a 7 to an actual 1.
All right, so that is the end of the Minotaur's turn. Sigrun, you are up.
It is my turn. I can't wait. Okay, so the
Wyvern is
wyvern I'm
broken.
holding is dead. So
It's not good.
seeing it get stabbed with the
Still
sword,
alive.
like the knives.
It's
Oh,
alive.
it's still not live.
No,
oh,
it's still
I
alive.
thought it was.
Alive.
Oh,
Nope.
good. Yeah, then I'll
You can get your
I
kill.
will swing at it. I
Okay.
wish for it to die. I'm glad that I might get the kill on this thing. All right. Oh, that was close to a. Oh no. Okay. 28 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
All right. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
+2, and that'll be 29 total.
Well, good news, you don't have to add anything extra, because as you slash into it for the final time, continuously beating this poor wyvern that was stuck, it finally stops twitching after a few moments as your axe enters and leaves its body multiple times. Blood spewing everywhere and on everyone.
And hey,
Nice.
Mike, your move, you have 4 attacks for the Minotaur.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because technically, when I take the attack action, I get 2 attacks because it died. Can I use that extra to the Minotaur or no?
You will have to turn around, so yes, you still could, because you're not going to have to move.
Okay, so I'll still have 3 more attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I sadly won't get advantage, at least on the first one I do, because I didn't Reckless and the Minotaur is not grappled. But I'll roll it.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, sweet. I won't get to do a whole lot of fancy schmancy damage, sadly, because I used all my cool stuff prior, but it will suffer, is the hope. 16 slashing.
Okay.
And then, how many other creatures are alive?
The Minotaur
There's a
and
Revenant
the
and
Revenant.
Minotaur.
Minotaur and the Revenant?
Both in front. Basically, the Minotaur is straight in front of you now, and the Revenant is to your left.
Okay. I'll Reckless for these next 2. Why not? Might as well.
Okay.
Okay, good, because that was a low roll. That would be a 21, I believe?
That hits
Let me
for the Minotaur.
check. Yeah, 21. Okay. Rolling the dams.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it. That'll be 13 slashing, and then final attack. Oh, that was a low roll also. Oh, I got 2 5s, so 16 to hit.
That still hits, as you seem to still manage to get
nice.
the slash off. This Minotaur doesn't move very quickly.
No, he's slow. 19 slashing.
Alright, as you slam into it again, the Minotaurs, you can see the bones are starting to crack, some of them are breaking off, but it still seems to be standing.
Oh, I forgot I could have done it two-handed. Oh well. Sigrun just turns and just, in the midst of her rage, just keeps one-handed swinging, slash into the ribs, slash into the leg, slash into the skull, just like
While
sporadic.
the other hand is holding a dead wyvern.
Yeah, just clutching its neck, just like, just like, this bitch is mine.
Like a kid cuddling a teddy bear.
True. Alright, Sigrun, anything else you'd like to do?
No, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, the Revenant heals up due to regeneration. And he goes ahead and stares over where Mion is, because it doesn't matter that as far as it goes, because he does have his tracking ability, which means that even stealth doesn't protect you. Mion, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Good luck, brother.
I have no modifier to this. It's 7.
Okay, so you are... Give me a second. You are paralyzed completely. At the end of the paralysis, you will be frightened of the revenant for 1 minute, which is 6 rounds. But you can, once you are unfrightened, can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turn with disadvantage if you can still see the revenant. And the frightened condition only ends itself on a success. So even if the body is collapsed, as long as you can see it, you are still at disadvantage. Just as a heads up. Okay, so yeah, you are paralyzed for the time being, meaning you cannot move. And the total is until the Revenant deals damage to you, or the end of its next turn. So, alright, and it is going to use its fisticuffs to just beat the living crap out of Lucius.
Mm-hmm.
Or not. 10?
Nope.
Okay, well that's its first round of combat. For its second one, let's 24 to hit Lucius.
That hits.
Alright, let's see for its
The first
last
one was
attack.
merely a feint.
Does a 13 hit Lucius?
No.
So, managing to dodge 2 of the 3, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And it is actually going to instead choose to try and grapple you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That is an 8.
Alright, Lucius, you are grappled as the Revenant grabs hold of your neck and pulls you towards it, copying Sigrun. Even though you are taller than the Revenant, you have been pushed down.
What the fuck? Copycat.
And it is now whirling you around with its bicep. You are choked out by its bicep, and it basically punches you in the face while staring at Mion. If it adds insult to injury, it legitimately doesn't even care.
Not even
you.
looking at you, wants me.
But alright, that is the end of its turn. So, Hawken, you are up.
Alright. Can I see both,
Yes.
or just either?
Well, you can see the Revenant. You will be at disadvantage on taking shots with it because of the fact that Lucius is in the way. Oh wait, you won't because you have your fucking feet. Never
Yeah.
mind. But you cannot see the other one. The Minotaur is fully covered by Sigrun's figure.
Yep.
He's fighting
All right.
something. You know that.
Yep. At least I'm gonna be able to do something, and since I don't have to move, that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess we'll start off. And since I'm hidden, it's advantage still, correct?
Yeah, correct.
That's what we like to hear. All right, 21 to hit.
That does hit.
10 damage.
10 damage is acceptable.
All right, I'll roll my second hit.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Go ahead and roll to confirm. Let a natural 20 be what saves Lucius.
Confirmed.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Oh my god.
Did you confirm?
He confirmed twice.
I can't even
Hey,
make that
listen.
because it's D&D Beyond. Okay.
Hey, it's all that archery against the gnolls. It's what got
Yeah.
me to this power.
Hawken, how would you like to do this?
Let's do a signature shot, but just, classic in the head. Send this guy back to hell.
Alright. Lucius, as you watch, just staring straight in front of you as suddenly a bolt comes flying at you. The first one landing only inches away from your face into the Revenant. And the second one you watch as it just suddenly see it thud into the top of the corpse's head, or into the corpse's face, and you feel the bicep kind of slack as you kind of slink to the ground, and the Revenant falls behind you, dead.
God.
You know what I hate about that is that thing could heal, and I'm so mad at you. All right, good on you. You killed it. You respect.
I mean,
Well,
that just used that, and I was only able to use one action. So, I guess, is there a way I could move then to get into sight?
Yeah, you can get right up behind Sigrun. It's going to be very difficult, though, to see otherwise, because Sigrun is a very large, and you will be dealing with rougher terrain, because Lucius will be underfoot.
You know what? I might just sit back for a while, take a back seat.
Okay.
I can't see you. I can't see you, buddy.
Okay.
I would help,
No worries.
but I think you're still stealth.
All right.
I'm never gonna know who that was.
Nope.
It was trying to kill me.
And you are no longer, or you are still paralyzed, just as a heads up.
Because you can still see the body,
you can
right?
Still see the corpse. Yep. All right. So Hawken, that is the end of your turn.
Yeah, there's not much I can do.
Mion, you are paralyzed,
Yeah.
meaning you can't do anything. So yeah, and then Lucius, you are prone currently, but you are right next to the Minotaur and Sigrun, who is still cuddling with the dead wyvern.
Can I stand up?
Yes, it will take an action, or it will take all your movement to stand up, though.
Okay.
All right, so as you stand up, the Minotaur just kind of ignores you and continues to snuff at Sigrun.
And then, am I in range to hit the
Oh,
Minotaur?
yes, it's right next to you.
Alright, I'm gonna swing on it then.
All right, take your shots.
A 12.
12 barely hits.
Okay, so that's 9 slashing and 2 electric.
All right, you watch as the Minotaur drops, as Lucius just stabs straight, hitting into the skull and killing the core of the creature. It falls apart. That Lucius steals the last confirmed kill. As you are now all out of combat, you can now move around freely. I will put the XP in the chat for you lot for afterwards. And actually, that reminds me. First off, for the whole situation, Mion still cannot seem to move and is stuck staring at the Revenant, which unfortunately now is no longer stealth, and you all can see Mion just looking on in horror
Okay.
at this creature.
Okay. I was about to say, like, I know Mion was stealth, so I wouldn't know if I'd actually be able to see Mion just deadpanning at this thing.
Oh yeah, and because you made the hat joke, I remember Mion did take off the hat and the bard outfit when we came down here in the first place.
Yes.
Can I drag the body out of the room?
Yes. As you do so, it is very heavy, but as you slowly start to turn the corner, you see it seems to dissipate, and nothing's left but the armor. You can, if you want to take it, you can take the plate that the Revenant was wearing.
Can I, like, investigate it?
Yes. Are you just kind of searching it to see what's in there, or what it's got?
See what it is. Make sure there's nothing that
go
might trap me. I don't know.
That's a smart decision. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Also, Mion, you are no longer
15.
paralyzed. You do actually find something kind of interesting on the creature. As you kind of search around its armor, nothing magical or anything dangerous, but you do find a potion of flame breath that you can now add to your character sheet. Or here, I'll do it, actually. It makes it quicker.
Cool.
So yeah, you do find that, and then otherwise there's nothing other than the plate itself.
I would like to search the room where the dragons were in, just giving it a once-over, seeing if there was anything in there.
Alright, give me one moment.
Is
There you go.
the plate heavy or
it is
medium?
normal plate. It is heavy armor.
Heavy? Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody want this armor?
If it was mithril, I would, but I don't think it is.
It is not. It's
Not.
just normal plate.
Then no.
Okay. BRB gonna get water. I'm listening still. Okay. Alright, so Lucius, what do you do with the armor? Do you just leave it there?
Yeah, I'll just leave it there.
Okay. Alright, as you kind of pocket the potion, as you turn around and look through the now busted up doorway, kind of climbing over the wyvern skeleton or body that's just kind of lying there, looking into the room, you can see that the dragon is laying on something. And
Nice.
As you take a look, you find underneath it, really stuck to its stomach, almost kind of infused with its scales, a shield on it.
Awesome!
You can give me an investigation check to see if you can figure out what the shield is. Otherwise,
Yeah, we'll roll investigation. 12.
12. Okay. Let me pull it up here. So, you find a shield that seems to have, as you look at it, it's got the strange design of a almost like tentacle. A tentacle.
It's okay.
Today, man, I swear. A tentacled like face with a large, almost pink, vibrant brain that the tentacles seem to come off of. You recognize this as a shield of Farsight.
Oh. What does the Shield of Farsight do?
So it's a rare shield. It's not bad. We had one in another campaign.
I will say it is a metal shield, so... And you can add it to your inventory or give it to one of your party mates.
I can add that. I don't think metal would really have an effect on me. We like this.
You gonna keep it or just hold on to it?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Okay, feel free to add it to your inventory. Yeah, and as you kind of look about, you can still hear more creatures around every corner. And there's definitely more things coming. You do hear, actually, in fact, as you are investigating the Deep Dragon, looking to noticing to the wall to the left that seems to like guard a small little room that you can't really see as it extends about another 5 feet in front of you. you do hear wet slapping of like what sounds like something very flesh-like.
Yep.
And you can choose to either turn back and close the door, or you can investigate further.
Yes, let's investigate.
Okay.
We saw how investigating last time got you. Let's see how this was.
Alright, so how do you plan to investigate and get in luck?
Stealthily.
Alright, go ahead and roll stealth. Oh, you got passed without trace.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, alright, so as you turn around, or as you walk up, are you walking up to the corner and looking around it, or are you doing something else? Also, someone...
Yeah,
so
kind
by
of
the
just like,
way, I
kind of
wanna
just like
skin the... Okay.
peeking my way through, you know, just don't want to, you know, rush in there like I accidentally did with the dragons.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you see what looks to be a large, somewhat almost Nordic-like creature with gray skin. Kind of, you can tell what it used to have long blonde hair, but is now like really patchy and fallen off. And this creature's around 5 feet tall, not very large, but it seems to be chewing on some sort of piece of meat. With your dark vision, you can discern it looks to be some sort of humanoid's foot, as it takes another big bite out of the calf and tears it out. Ooh. And then as you look around, you see 3 female-looking, or effeminate-looking drow in full armor staring at you. And as you as you're kind of looking at them, you notice you can see through them.
See through them?
Yes.
Meaning they're ghosts or spirits or something.
And they are staring right at you.
I wave.
Okay, give me a minute.
I'm just like, hello.
Yeah, I just want to confirm, you know, they could just be deadpanning in my direction.
You're not that buddy.
Each of the creatures kind of wave, or 2 of them wave to you, and 1 just seems to glare at you.
I'll point over to my probably undead Nordman over there and be like, point, and just kind of like finger across their throats, like, do you want me to do that? Like that.
They just continue to stare at you.
What is this Nord undead? Or like
he definitely is gray-skinned and smells extremely foul.
So probably.
You know, I think it's the job of me to finish him off. I wouldn't want to be an undead Nord. That's for sure.
Okay.
So, I guess I will, attack.
Alright, you will get a surprise round. Everyone, roll initiative.
My man's really starting to
Are you, again, after you almost died to dragons, gonna do this?
I didn't almost die. I have more than half health.
Let's be real, Hunter. You would have been eaten if we didn't win.
Absolutely.
Hey, 19 again!
Pass Without Trace was very nice, thank you very much. Oh, another bad initiative roll of 9.
I rolled a 13.
Good, okay. And Sigrun, what'd you get, 19 you said?
Yeah, 19 again.
Okay. Oh, my poor man. Well, Lucius, good news. You rolled well enough to stay on the top, but first up is Sigrun, as the ghosts rolled terribly.
Oh!
Sigrun, you are standing there going ahead to make your survival check. Currently.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm not even in the room.
Neither is Lucius, neither is Mion. So
only one person is.
Sigrun, as you're kind of cutting it up, you're not very good at scaling creatures. You're better at slashing pieces off.
I remember you turning 2 dragons to mush.
Yeah,
I still have the mush.
As you start cutting through, you put so many holes in the wyvern skins that you definitely don't think it's salvageable to use for materials currently. But you do get a ruined wyvern skin.
Okay, Rune Withers. Do I get like a tooth or a claw for like a trophy? That's kind of more what she's aiming
is that what you were going for? Oh, okay.
Kind of just like a piece of it more than getting a whole armor.
I will say with an 8, yeah, you managed to tear off its hand completely. So you have so if you'd rather, you can just take a wyvern paw.
Yeah, I'm taking a wyvern paw. That's
So, yeah.
more what she's aiming for. Is she's still on the adrenaline of the rage? She's got her axe. She's not even using a proper blade. Just more like get a trophy.
Mion, you just watch as Sigrun just grabs the axe and starts to kind of just skin it slightly, and then just starts chopping as the paw of the wyvern comes off.
No, yeah, that's Sigrun, all right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that'll be the end of your turn, because that will take your full action, to go through. Lucius, you are around the corner. You have just moved the body into one of the little corners, kind of shoved it away after, well, what was left of the body, which was the plate. And as you were coming around, you just watch as Sigrun's just sitting there chopping at the wyvern, tearing its hand off.
Hacking and slashing and slapping.
You also, for the first time, Lucius, see Mion.
Chopping that meat.
You still there?
Hello there.
Okay.
Thank you for guiding me away from all of that.
Happy to help.
I guess I'm going to advance towards the room.
Okay. As you walk in, you do see for a moment as Hawkins seems to disappear around the corner of that little doorway that the wyverns and dragon came through earlier, and kind of vanish out of sight. Alright. Lucius, is there anything you want to do to the wyvern, or the minotaur, or the dragon before I move on to the next person?
Yes.
Could I look the Minotaur over?
Yeah. What are you looking? Are you looking for anything specific?
Just kind of seeing if there was maybe what was the cause of like it reanimating, if it was more a magic thing or like dark magic or whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
14.
As you look through it, you do see actually exactly where you finished it off. There was some sort of strange glass bauble or jar or orb. It's shattered into a million pieces now. It's hard to make out, but you do see it was very ornate with a gold fledgling all around it. And it was filled with something. It's a strange black liquid that seems to have kind of spewed all over the bone. And as you kind of look, the liquid's kind of consistent, similar to syrup. It's very thick, and it holds no smell to it.
Other than that, I think that's my turn.
All right. Mion, what would you like to do with your moment of rest?
Well, I don't have a lot to do, but I saw Hawken vanish somewhere. I'll go check what Hawken's doing.
Okay.
Because having fun doing that. Lucius is checking on another thing.
As you walk around, you see the dragon where that has been kind of turned over slightly, and its belly is exposed now, and you can just barely make out Hawken kind of standing at the wall and kind of peeking to the other side.
Okay. I guess I'll head over and try to see what he's looking at, and I'll re-stealth while I do so.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Oh, can the high stealth keep up? Well, that's good, but can I do better? Nope, 24.
Okay. Alright. That is, as you stealth, that will be the end of your turn.
Nope.
Alright. So, one of the ghosts, the one that kept glaring at you, Hawken, is going to float over towards you, and is just going to touch your shoulder. Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
Good news.
Better.
And otherwise, it is... I'm just checking something. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Madam, I'm married. That's 11. That sucks.
Okay. As you watch, Hawken, as what you see is suddenly the ghost it just kind of floats inside you. You are possessed.
Shit. Run.
You are still aware, but the ghost is in control of your body.
Good thing I'm stealthed.
And
remember that time I got to play as a ghost?
But it's also a bad.
Like, how many sessions?
Yeah, I remember the time you killed yourself in the first combat. Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it like the first
I don't wanna
session of
talk
you
about
playing
it,
the
guys.
guy? To be fair, I had a character die within like half the first session, so you're
it was the
good.
second or third, but it was the first real fight we did.
Oh
Alright,
yeah.
Let me pull up Hawkins' character sheet.
Yeah.
Heck, he's gonna enjoy your character sheet. Well, we probably have to beat you down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, am I gonna be able to fight against this?
No,
Like,
the most you can do is watch. You are not. There's no save after the first.
Oh.
You failed the
Wait,
thing.
you're just insta-deck. Can potions not help him?
There is a way to get the creature out. On your guys' turn, you can try and think on how to do it.
If we stab him hard enough.
Yeah, if I
God.
punch
Please
him enough,
do not
the
kill
magic
me.
of psych of what
The-
the fuck is the thing most characters did?
The ghost immediately, upon its
Good old
turn,
percussive
and
noise.
takes over, is going to grab the Hellfire crossbow, load it, and turn it and shoot itself. So that is.
Ow! I thought I got a surprise round too.
You did.
Is this the surprise round?
That was your surprise round. You would have on that creature. The rest of the creatures or the ghosts weren't surprised.
You would have got
That's
free shot on
fair.
the one guy that didn't say
A 13 luckily doesn't hit your attack, and it's going to make a
God.
second. 26
Oh, God.
does.
Dear God!
You take 12 points of damage.
I mean, Hunter, it is using your
Are you
own.
just gonna do it yourself, or are you gonna let me do
Oh
my
no,
own
I'm going to
damage?
do it. Don't worry, I got you.
All right.
Um,
You know, I'm just gonna hop out of my character sheet.
What happens if Hunter, kills himself first session?
Dude,
Well,
this is gonna.
I've got good
Norris
news.
never
There's multiple
die.
ghosts, and they
There's
do
3
have
of them.
ethereal sight, which means they can see through your stealth.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's that magical means right there.
Yeah, it can see. And these ghosts were adventures because this is actually was set up for something for Sarah originally.
Damn.
I've got bad news for Meon. Meon, I need you to make a charisma saving throw. I really hope you're good at this, otherwise your party's about to wipe.
18.
I
18.
hate this
You
so
did
much.
succeed. You are now
I want you to
immune.
know, that's with a +1.
You are now immune from possession for 24 hours
Yay!
after succeeding.
God damn it!
You
Yeah,
know the worst
you
part about
either
it?
get really good or get really bad.
There
Oh,
is
guys,
no
I'm
other.
not-
There isn't a second save option for a Hawken.
We just have to
Hunter, I
knock him
promise-
unconscious and then
Yep.
heal him or something.
I'll beat up the other 2. I got this.
I'm pretty sure that's how the spell works. Is you literally just have to knock him
And
unconscious.
I need you guys to unlethally take me down.
Don't worry.
Oh,
The ghoul
I'll
is
just punch you.
very confused and is immediately going to start attacking Hawken, thinking that he's still an enemy. That's a 6, so he fails the first attack.
So I assume the ghost took me out of stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
It canceled your spell.
And a
Just
15
shot yourself.
does hit. So you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Sigrun, I know you do big damage. My brother, my fellow Nord, I
Yeah,
also
but-
know you do big damage. Take me
Hunter,
down unlethally as quick as
if they-
possible.
Hunter, if they possess Sigrun, we're all gonna die.
Good news.
I
You do
have
get
a
to make
question.
a con. You do succeed the con saving throw, so
Thank you.
you are not paralyzed for 1 minute, which would have been useful for you in this situation.
That actually would have been pretty good, since the ghost
yes.
wouldn't have been able to hurt me.
What is your question, Sigrun?
I'm PMing it because I just remember. Well, I've remembered this since the beginning of the session because I relooked the secret stuff. But
Sigrun is no longer. Remember, you were fixed by the Lich.
I wasn't fixed. Well, wait,
You were
the
you were
Lich.
brought back.
Yeah, you were.
You were not undead anymore. You were brought back.
A lot
Wait.
of people were around the same time, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said I still had my Revenant stuff.
You do still have your Revenant stuff, but you are no
Oh,
longer
okay.
undead.
Interesting.
You know your buffs.
Yeah,
You just
so
know
the
that-
Revenants...
Wait, that means I can actually eat food again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah got brought back to life as well when that happened, so, yep.
Yeah, because everyone that was
I
hooked
thought it was just. I thought it was just Sarah, and the ring made me
No.
pure alive.
Nope.
Because it was you. Kurgan came back to life at the time as well.
Oh.
Okay.
Because he was also an undead before.
Oh, then yeah, guys, if I get turned, it's gonna be real fucking bad.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it really sucks because you have no cleric. Turn undead would be useful.
However, on the upside, I'm confident I can beat you in a fight. Because if I stealth high enough, you'll never catch me.
Okay,
Wildly
so,
swing.
Hawken, there isn't a save listed, but because of the fact that I find that extremely overpowered for a CR4 monster,
Yeah.
I am gonna allow you to do a charisma saving throw to see if you can avoid being possessed for longer. I will raise the DC though.
That's fair. All right, charisma saving throw +0. Let's do it.
Yeah. If the Sigrun was hit by that,
It's a fail.
Woo!
that would be fucking OP. Get the barbarian. If raging creatures can be possessed, I believe
I
they
will
can.
say, good news is, Hawken, you do see a wand in the corner.
Good.
It does have a strange-looking, like, spider web-like thing on it. I
That's
don't know if
great.
that makes you feel any better.
Hey, you know, if I survive this, I know what I'm gonna grab.
Yeah, you do. That's a fair point. Okay. Alright, next is the last ghost, and it is immediately going to also... Oh, well, it's can't, and it is going to float through the walls and go for Lucius. Lucius, please give me a charisma saving
I'm
throw.
safe.
Oh God.
Oh no. I rolled a 0.
Oh my
What?
goodness. Lucius is now possessed. Now allow me to open his
Theoretically, I
character
could also get a 0, but like...
sheet. That is true. But one of the ghosts is still not in. So, Lucius, you no longer have the ability to control your body.
Oh boy.
And good news is this creature is immediately going to start to try and transform you into your predatory form.
Oh
Strength
no.
build.
Yeah.
And he is so as Sigrun, you're kind of sitting there lopping this off. You watch as a ghost kind of enters into Lucius, and then suddenly Lucius starts growing and growing and getting bigger, and
to
he
what
turns
size?
into a giant werebear.
What size?
I believe it's the same size as a grizzly in 5e,
And you didn't know if he's still grappable.
which is like I think 12 feet tall. I think is what a grizzly is in 5e. Is what I'm going to roll it as.
Okay.
And it is going to immediately, using its secondary action since it didn't move inside Lucius's body.
Did you need me to turn that on, or did you already do it?
I already have the hybrid form here. Yeah, the predatory strikes. It is going to go ahead and start slashing.
Well, there's some other stuff that I get by turning it on in the
where is it?
character builder.
Let me look.
I got it pulled up here.
Oh, it's in the character builder?
Yeah, it's weird.
Interesting.
You gotta go in there and switch it every time.
Let me know what you have, and I'll just refresh.
It should be good now.
Okay. I don't see anything that changed, but... Oh, wait, your initiative.
My AC went up,
By
and
1
there's some
point,
other
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Yes,
I see it.
Oh,
Okay.
yep. The
You're good.
resistances too.
Yep, I see that now too. Alright, perfect. Wow, I like that they did that. And
Chaston, I believe in you.
it is going to
you
start
should-
slashing Sigrun.
Hunter, I can't see.
Oh my god!
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't fucking do it.
Oh.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
That's double the dice, so that's 8 points of slashing for the first one.
I'm
plus
not
another
raged,
6.
so I don't think I get to half that because
Nope.
it's been too long since I was hit. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
So you just took in total 14 points of
14.
damage.
Yep.
And that is the end. Well, let's see. Wait, does that mean bonus
Well,
actions?
actually, hang on a second. Let me check something. So I have that. Since you said I have my Revenant stuff, I believe this would trigger my fucking Zealous campaign. Taking damage that would reduce your hit points below half your hit point maximum. Grant myself resistance to triggering damage. So it would do that.
So slashing.
Yeah, half of slashing. So half
So
14,
14,
8.
7.
Right? Or 7. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
you want to take 8. And it does get a bonus action to attack you. Oh,
Sweet.
that's the wrong one. My red. 14 to hit.
That misses.
So you manage to finally, as you take 2 strikes from this giant werebear, you feel your body getting cut up to shreds, and suddenly as you realize what's going on, you manage to block it, knocking it away with your axe. That is the end of Ghost A's turn.
This is, great.
Sigrun, you're up. Good news.
Oh yeah. Of course. Things just couldn't go as planned. Listen, if you're still in there, my friend, no hard feelings, yeah?
Lucius
And she
can't
like
talk.
cracks.
Still.
Yeah, no, she's just talking. She cracks her knuckles. I guess I'm gonna enter rage again.
Okay.
This'll be fun. So bonus action, obviously, to rage,
Okay.
and I will attack him. Obviously, non-lethal. She's still gonna be using like the sharp blade for now of like the axe, but she's gonna be aiming at like non-lethal parts, trying to like more just like knock sense into him / weaken him from blood loss.
Okay.
Because she's aware of like what the insta-kill spots are, and she's avoiding those. So I will. Do I want to reckless after you killed me in one hit?
My man
That's
has
the real
so
question.
many advantages with this character sheet. Holy shit. Literally, I know what's coming for me. I'm using ghosts more often.
Oh
God,
God.
I freaking hate these ghosts.
I don't like the fact that
can't
you're
believe-
saying that.
I can't believe I succeeded.
I
Give it a
could try to
minute.
fucking grapple again and get advantage of that reckless. Sure, I'll do that because I
I
don't
feel
want
like
him
gra-
going after me, young. I'm gonna grapple him.
Alright.
So
It'll be a strength
I just
saving throw.
realized
What?
I could have been a smartass. I have wyvern poison. I could have been a smartass in that last fight.
Yeah. Alright, so it's a strength saving throw and against your athletics?
yep,
Okay. Let me roll
Yep.
that.
I
Wow.
got 21.
Oh, well, I have advantage on strength. Never mind. I got 14.
All right, so Sigrun
grappled.
like lunges forward like around your like waist or whatever, so she crouches down. She just like again kind of like bear hugs you with one hand, just grabs you up like she did the wyvern, and she's gonna start, I guess, hitting him with like the pommel or whatever, try to knock him out.
Okay.
So this will be my 2 one-handed attacks with advantage. Nat 20? Do I re-roll that if it's
Oh my
not lethal?
God.
Yeah, you still have to confirm.
Oh god.
Because it's just an
But if
immediate
it's-
knock
Oh,
unconscious.
I almost got the 20, it landed on the 8. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Well,
so
actually,
just
that still would have been
critical.
good because it would have been good because you declared it non-lethal anyways. It would have been an instant kill, just an instant knockout. At that
Yes.
point.
Okay.
That is correct.
So is that double the damage die,
Yes.
correct, right?
Yep.
Oh god, for everything or just the attack?
Just the attack.
Okay, I was
too
gonna
close
say.
to the sun.
You did walk in.
You did.
And
You
like
made
the
this
fire
happen.
crest, you chose to continue pushing forward.
Yes,
Oh
like,
god, and I thought Sigrun was reckless. This is just
I
this is
was
just a whole other
stealthing
thing.
too. Like I was being careful.
You didn't wait for the tanks. I mean, maybe it's a good thing. Sigrun hasn't been hit yet.
Well, yeah, that means you would have been the first one to probably get possessed.
Sneak attack doesn't double with a crit, right?
No, does not.
I didn't think it
Sneak
did. Just was
attack-
checking because I know
I
Devon.
don't get sneak attacked anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can smell him coming.
Okay. So 2 plus 11 plus 2d6 plus 2. My Discord is having a fucking stroke.
Me too.
It's like you're doing too much damage, Sigrun. Stop it. Okay, so that's 36. I don't know if it makes a difference, but 7 of that is radiant.
It does not.
Okay.
But
The rest is
actually it does. So it's 7 flat, and then the rest would
7
be
slash
slashing.
radiant. And Yeah, recipe slashing with
29.
the axe.
What's 20?
That would be a half
by
then,
2?
right?
Yep. 14. Okay, so that's 14.
Alright, and then second attack coming up.
Okay.
If I get a... Oh, I almost got a crit again. That would have been... but a 29 to hit, I assume.
29 does hit.
I'm glad your armor isn't OP.
Please
My friend.
get knocked out quick.
Yeah, there's another... Ooh, I did full damage. Another 19 as she just, like, over the head with the axe.
Okay. Number 19, that hits. Also...
Oh.
Sorry? Oh, 19 damage.
Yeah, that was the damage, yeah.
My bad. And that is just pure slashing, correct?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So that is 9. Also, while this is going on, Hawken, I need you to give me a perception check in the background. Okay, so as you continue smacking Lucius with the back of your or the side of your axe, slamming it into his body, just trying to get him knocked out.
Just go down. Stop
Lucius
struggling.
can still talk through all of this. He has control of his eyes and his mouth, and he can hear everything.
That's
so.
worse.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Tell me your weaknesses, bitch.
Give me a minute. I just need to double
Yeah, you
check.
just meant tell me your weaknesses.
Yes.
That would be funny if she did say that, but no, she's just whacking at him. Got him grabbed. That's my new favorite thing now, just grabbing bitches.
Give me a minute. Okay. Alrighty. So,
And you said I could still speak, correct?
you can on your turn.
Yeah.
That is the end of Sigrun's turn. Lucius, do you have anything to say before you make a charisma save?
I'm not in control.
Okay. He says in the most
I am
gruff,
aware.
grizzly voice. Alright. As you're being slowly choked out by Sigrun. Go ahead, Lucius, and make a charisma
Yeah.
saving throw.
Godspeed, my
Thankfully,
Nord
no
brother.
disadvantage. You do
What is
not
with
make
the
it.
Nords? Nords have no charisma.
Alright.
I feel like no,
yeah.
fucking Troy's Nords had decent charisma. You guys are just like the opposite end of that
I'm a
spectrum.
freaking werebear. I don't talk to people.
Exactly.
He
I mean,
had
that's
one
true.
job and one weakness.
My blood hunter that was a werebear also had bad charisma. So
Alright. So, next up is Mion.
Maya, I sent you an amazing thing to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the ghoul beating on Hawken, and Hawken, who just shot himself twice with bolts from his
Yeah,
bolt
that's
gun.
cool and all. I'm worried about the ghost right in front of me.
That's true. That just tried to. That basically just tried to possess you.
I'm trying to remember if magic weapons can technically hit an incorporeal ghost.
they can.
You
I believe.
you can roll an intelligence as an action to see, or a history check as an action.
Yeah, but at that point, why don't I just swing and see if it works?
That's true.
Yeah. What else do you have to lose?
Alright, we'll go for a stab. I have a weapon for this.
Okay.
Let's hope for the best. Oh, that's probably not good.
10 does not hit. That's a nat 1. My man.
That's why it's probably not good.
Oh no.
I swear, if you
I'm
crit fail
alive.
yourself.
I'm alive.
Okay.
First attack,
Okay.
as you go to stab, you miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab again.
Okay, go ahead and take your second shot.
16.
16 does hit. Is this this is a non-magical weapon or a magical?
This is a magical weapon.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
I want you to know that teetered on a 1 and then flipped to a 7.
That works.
Alright, well here's the base damage for this weapon. That's 10.
Okay.
However, this is followed by 1d6 acid.
Okay.
And I got a 6.
Okay, so it takes 3 points of acid damage.
Just acid, alright. Figured, but this is my only magic weapon other than my bracer.
That's fair. Alright, Mion, as you stab this ghost, you do seem to cause it pain. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I know it might seem pointless, but do I need to re-stealth? Because, well, the ghost can see me, the ghoul thing can't.
That is correct. You do need to re-stealth if you want. Well, technically you are still stealth, so yeah, you need to re-stealth at the end of your turn if you want to keep it.
22. Can I do better? Yeah, 22.
Okay. It is now the ghost that is possessing Hawken's turn. Hawken, you get one line of dialogue.
Scream.
Okay, let me... I can actually, like, put this into, one line. 3 enemies incoming.
Good to know. Can't really do much about it. I'm staying silent, though.
Alright, the ghost continues turns. Well, it's going to make a perception check. Which
Also, so, I don't get to make another con.
not to your actual turn. This is the ghost's turn.
Yeah, okay, I was just double checking.
Yep, you're good. I think perception is wisdom. Okay, want to make sure. The ghost is going to make a perception check. It really can't see me on.
It we hit a 21. I have a 22.
It's got to use my eyes now.
No, that was its eyes. It was not using yours. It can't use yours.
Oh.
You still have your eyes, Hunter.
Yeah, it cannot use your stats besides for
It just
saves.
has your muscles.
Gotcha.
Yep. So it is going to go ahead and reload the crossbow and pull the trigger on itself again. Oh, that's a 27 to
Hunter,
hit.
you're gonna be sent to hell by being shot at yourself.
7 points of damage. And
I don't want to...
It's going to use
Worst
its
kind
second,
of suicide.
its second action to do it again. That's
My God.
11. And
Okay,
since it didn't
good.
move, it's going to use its action.
Oh, God, I swear, DM, if you kill my character...
14 doesn't hit because it doesn't hurt players for their AC. And 18.
Oh my God! I cannot
I
believe
tried to
this!
make it clear not to turn the corner.
I've never heard Royce laugh this much. Jesus.
All I got was, hey, there's a slapping sound coming from the
there
other
is.
side.
Yeah, and every
was
other
your warning.
experienced, any
Hunter, that was
experienced
your
player
warning.
knows to run away when they hear more things because it means more monsters.
Sticker is a barbarian, which is the other reason why I charge into stuff recklessly. If I was playing any of my previous characters, I would not ever.
I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I didn't think I was gonna see 3 ghosts.
It's true.
No, Hunter,
Ghosts.
you heard
The ghosts were fucking. They're mad. You interrupted.
All right.
You heard happy noises. That means dead things over there.
The ghost that could not make it through Mion is just going to start.
I'm
trying to
holding up a
get
middle
touch.
finger to the ghost.
11 to hit.
No.
It's gonna try
Damn,
again.
I have the highest AC in this entire party.
10
It's
does
not touching
Oh
me.
wow, that's sad. All right, with a 10 it fails twice. Lucky you.
Yeah, I have a 24 AC.
Justin, I need you to take me down before the ghost does.
I'm kind of busy fighting another ghost.
It's like, what do you classify this as? Suicide or
Yes.
murder?
The good news is
Cool,
the
both.
ghoul is going to start clawing at him again. 13 fails. 18 hits.
Yes, it
Taking 4 points of slashing damage.
Literally the least it could ever do.
Uh-huh.
2 1s.
I can't do much damage. I have to hold until Sigrun gets over here.
Would you like to make the con save, Cook, or would you like me to?
Unless you want to come help me with the werebear, Myung.
It's not my body anymore.
Okay.
I don't know what his health
you
is.
succeed. You do not get paralyzed.
God damn it.
All right, Hawken, you get
I would've-
another sentence as it is your turn.
Please knock me out.
No.
All right, give me a charisma saving throw.
Come on, Hunter, succeed.
All right, come on. God damn it!
I will say the charisma's only 15, mate. It's not a high save.
What the hell?
All right.
Oh, he's a
just
broken man.
It's so unfortunate.
Lucius, who is currently being controlled by Ghost A, and Ghost A is in control currently. It is their turn. They are going to slash at Sigrun.
Yes.
That is a 20 to hit.
It does hit.
And for the second one is a 9.
Nope.
Okay. You take 11 points of slashing damage. And since it can't move, it is going to try and resist outright for your grapple, which means it's going to make a strength versus your athletics.
Yep.
So, and it gets advantage on
Let's see
strength.
how this goes.
That's a 23. I can't do
Let
better.
me see what I got. I got a 30 again.
Oh my god.
You continue to hold Lucius.
I wish I had those kind of rolls.
However, one arm.
Or usually that roll for charisma.
You know, it's funny.
Mike only do that for strength.
If you think this is bad, Hawken, just be happy Temedar's not here to get possessed. Because that would have added even more damage to the party being killed.
Temidor punches
God.
incredibly hard, and he runs like 100 feet in a turn.
Oh, he can literally, with his Tabaxi BS, he could punch you, run across the world, and then come back
He could
to
also
punch
lure
you.
any other monsters in this dungeon.
Yeah.
He is his character. I built
yeah.
it.
Alright, back to the top of the order. Sigrun, you're up.
Yeah.
Feel
So,
happy.
I guess I'm gonna keep hitting him till he goes out. She's like, gotta get him to stop. He's misbehaving.
Yep, go ahead.
Justin, please help me.
Alright, so...
Good, remember
My
why
character
he
doesn't
doesn't
even know you're in
like
trouble
you.
over there.
See, I
Let's see,
just want to
that
make it
is
clear.
a
I am living up to my Dark Souls, nickname.
24 to hit.
24 hits?
I'm the
All
only one
right.
not having a bad time over here. I'm having a pretty good time.
Listen, I
Sigrun's living her
shouted to
best
please
life.
help me.
I
I'll try my
promise
next
you, after this fight, Cook's never going up front.
5 of it's necrotic. I mean, radiant. Because I know that makes a difference, apparently.
Yeah, so that's
Alright.
18, so he only takes 9 points of your...
Second attack is a 20 to hit.
that hits?
Alright, good to know, good to know. See, if we ever have to duel, I'm just gonna know a lot about your stats now
You know,
forever.
can we appreciate that the 2 male characters got best and the 2 female characters trying to fight back?
That's fair.
I just thought about this.
Alright.
Degenerate eye.
19 in
Alright.
total?
Yep, 90 total.
So that's
He's still up?
9. He is up by 1 HP.
Alright. Well, good news is I still have 2 more attacks because I'm not moving.
You can slap him down.
So, if I wanted, I could just completely unarmed strike, but the axe has a better to hit bonus, so I'm gonna just do the axe, pommel or whatever, non-lethal. That is a 5s both times, so 16 to hit.
That just barely hits.
And then at the very least, I would do 12 damage, but I'll roll anyway. Thanks. 18.
All right, Lucius. As you feel your body, as you feel the cold leave your body, as well as the light in front of you disappear, you fall unconscious, coming out of your bear
Do I
form.
see that motherfucking ghost come out?
You do.
I have one more
Right.
attack, and I have a magical weapon.
Okay, go ahead and roll
So-
your damage or your attack.
Am I able to, I don't know, like, with the action economy, would I be able to drop his body to just go two-handed, or
Body-
no?
Yeah, no. You'd have to dropping
Okay,
his body
that's
would be an
fine.
action.
That's fine. I'll just hold on to his unconscious body as I
Now you're gonna cuddle
hit
him?
the ghost. Yeah,
Please don't
apparently.
take Lucius's paw.
18 to hit.
That hits.
When I fall unconscious, I go back to human.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah, I mentioned. Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries. I
so
mentioned
it's just
it.
his tiny
Oh, okay.
7-foot or whatever body I'm clutching. That'll be 14 magical slashing.
All right. The ghost
And,
you watch as it does break or kind of get
Can
cut.
I? Yep. Is it a bonus? It's a bonus action, right, to feed someone a healing potion?
Yes.
Sigrun would then, like, while she has one hand, she just, like, awkwardly reaches around to, like, reach in her bag, open the cork with her mouth, and she's gonna shove a potion of greater healing down his throat.
Okay. Roll for it.
Now that he's, can hopefully help her fight the ghost and not get possessed again, because
is-
if you get possessed again...
Lucius
I'll
and
get
Hawken,
fucking pissed.
if they go down, are immune to being possessed
Okay.
for 24 hours.
Yeah, but keep in mind, my Sigrun
It's-
still be.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's just, yeah, I know. It's just the, 44, right?
I'm more worried about me shooting myself to
Alright.
death with my crossbow, because the crossbow is what's currently scaring me.
Hey, Hunter,
that is,
how much-
14,
Nice.
yep, 14 hit
If
points.
you go to
Lucius, you're back.
hell, I'll offer you a hand as barter.
You're being held against the unclothed chest of the
Like,
barbarian.
seriously,
as she hits the
help
cross.
me. Help me,
I don't
please.
know what you want me to do. I'm kind of in melee with the
I know you're immune. Come help me.
I'm in
Alright.
melee with it. I'm fighting it.
Lucius, you are up now
You're welcome.
and out of your hybrid form, so that should help.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's the end of Sigrun's turn.
14 health.
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear Robert contemplating smoking in the background at this point.
I can
It's
hear
like,
Hunter.
do I want a Crimson Right? Do I want to take more damage?
Oh, I know Cook's raging in the background. It's okay. It's only gonna get worse.
Imagine the XP we're gonna get though, buddy. It's worth it. I already leveled once.
All right, Lucius, you are up. What would you like to
Bold
do?
of you to assume that I'm going to get the XP from this.
You will if you survive.
Yeah.
We won't let you die. Don't worry.
If I kill myself with this crossbow, I won't be coming back.
That's true. Lucius.
Yeah,
what
if he
would you like
dies
to
too,
do?
he has the hell crossbow. He'll go straight to hell. He'll be gone.
That's why I'm saying, help me.
Hunter, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how much health you have. I don't know what I can do here.
You'll be hearing
one
it
at
when
a
I can
time.
next talk.
Lucius is up.
Am I standing by the ghost that...
You are currently being grasped firmly
Oh.
by Sigrun's
Yeah, she wouldn't be
manly
holding him
biceps.
against his force, but she would be holding him. But I think the ghost is within 5 feet of both of us.
Yes, it
still.
will take an action to move, or it'll take your entire movement to stand up properly at this point.
Yeah.
Just, can you put me down?
Oh yeah, sorry, my friend. Good to see you alive and well. Yeah, and she'd let him
Okay.
move if he wishes. It might be a slight drop because of her height, but you won't take damage, I don't think.
It's not. Well, actually, 15 feet or 16 feet. Yeah, it is a little bit. All right,
Yeah,
Lucius,
still,
you
I
are
think.
manhandled for the first time in your life, as you are now standing again.
I'm going to try and... Could I roll, what would it be, religion check to see if I know the ghost's weak point?
Religion, history, or arcana.
Okay.
I'd even
they're
take a
all the
nature
same.
check if you want to try and swing that.
So I will go with Arcana check, and then I have advantage to recall information about Fays, Fiends, or Undead
Okay,
on
perfect.
those.
So, yeah,
It is
you
undead,
use
it's a
advantage.
ghost.
Yeah.
So first is a 21, the second
Jesus.
is a 10.
Man who
So
doesn't
21.
talk knows his magic. And you're just trying to find out their resistances, immunities, and what else?
Just see how we can do damage to it.
Okay, so the easiest way to defeat a ghost is to put it to rest by taking care of whatever's holding it to this world.
I wonder what that could have been.
The second easiest thing is not using lightning, thunder, fire, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons, or at all using poison, cold, or necrotic damage. You know ghosts can't be charmed, exhausted, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained. And outside of that, it should speak whatever language it spoke when it died, which would be useful for how to put it down.
Okay. And they're drow.
Wait,
Yes,
it
they
is
are
a dragon. I speak Elvish.
I'm
Well-
gonna yell out in Elvish and be like, how can I help you get off of this plane?
The ghost kind of is taken aback for a moment as it's kind of holding its wound that Sigrun implemented into it. And in Elvish, it looks at you as it kind of stops, kind of a little taken aback, and says, the ones who we've sworn vengeance on are coming for your fiery friend.
Haha.
Which Lucius has no idea you're called Firecrest.
Hunter, why do they want vengeance on you?
They're
Not what I said.
they're coming for somebody fiery.
I feel like wouldn't he understand my name?
He would not necessarily know that you were called Firecrest.
It's a title.
It's a title, like knowing your House Windsor. Yes, unless you would be something you would share with him. Not necessarily.
Yeah, because it was. I guess it would have been like the nickname the men gave me or whatever. Kind of like a
prior to the travel. But clearly, the creature did not say that they were coming for fire. And I'm just making that clear. I won't repeat what I said.
Fiery friend.
So he knows it's one of us.
There's somebody coming for fiery friend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do have a hellish crossbow. Maybe that's what they mean.
And here I thought friend was acidic.
All right, you get one more question, Lucius, before your turn ends, or you can attack the ghost.
How can we help you without fighting?
It stops for a second, kind of confused at the thought, and goes, "You could subdue the golems that are coming to kill you. If you have mold earth, an acidic ooze, I've heard, are very good at killing golems. I hear shooting them with fiery bolts sometimes works. Works really well on people as well." And the ghost looks at you and says, "I will give you this one warning. These golems specialize in electrical magic. There are also hellfire crossbow traps set up within the dungeon."
I've only just met this group, or at least most of them, but I think that we could be of assistance.
He goes, "Give me a persuasion check."
Okay.
Oh
Oh no, the -1 charisma guy.
Better succeed on this, otherwise the ghost fucker gets it.
11.
I don't want to die.
I love the commentary in the background. 11? Wow. Alright. The ghost kind of stops for a second and goes... And it just kind of nods, and you hear suddenly this loud banshee wail, and Hawken, you suddenly find yourself back in control of your body as you're laying over bleeding with, like, bullets sucking in your chest.
Abort mission!
Mion, like, get over you with a knife. The ghoul you see one of the ghosts that was inside, Hawken kind of goes into the ghoul, and the ghoul walks away back into the corner, chewing on the foot. We're going to choose to end session here. Because next session we'll be starting an initiative with the lightning golems that are coming around the corner. Thank you all
arrive
for watching.
soon enough for my
raid?
Or...
Yes, they will. We will see you guys tomorrow for Monster Monday, and hopefully Cook won't get possessed again.
God!
Thank
Hey,
you all
24
for watching.
hours.
Hold on.